Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the International. The upper bracket final, in fact, between Pigs in the Gaff and 5 Stuns No Brains, who have been, both teams have been very, very dominant, obviously, proceeding through the upper bracket all the way until this game, winner of which will be in the grand finals, the loser down into the lowers. So 2 stand-ins on each side as well, and yeah, let's see what they've got then when 5 Stuns No Brains play without their star player Rimuru, who's been under heavy criticism throughout this season, and yeah, has been replaced by Sparto, amongst 3 other changes. And yeah, I'm Click. I'm joined by one and only Admiral Seething, the round 1 loser in the lower bracket. No offense.
Click. Lead with something more positive. Come on.
Sorry.
There's nothing.
Okay, competitor. In the Good
I don't want a participation trophy. Goodness sake.
You don't want one? Well, that's all you're gonna get.
I don't want one. No, that's going straight in the bin. Participation badge. Oh yeah, here's a reminder that you got absolutely bodied by Pigs in the Gaff with these exact 2 stand-ins. I want to point out, Vi and Matey. It's a stacked squad. And as you pointed out earlier, 5 stuns, they've got some untested, unbattle-hardened stand-ins themselves. They've got Dr. House of Team Quad S fame, and Sparto from the legendary Masters games. So I don't know. It's dead heat. It's so hard to determine what team is going to come out on top this evening because only 60% of both teams are here. So it really is anyone's game.
Very unpredictable, but yeah, Vi definitely cannot be underrated though. Very strong player, and I feel like they'd be good on any team with the kind of role they bring. So. Yeah, a few bans coming out, obviously. First phase bans are done. There's a lot of big hitters still in the pool. Mostly support bans, actually. One of which here is Magnus. We'll see if that gets picked up. Instead, it's going to be the Shadow Demon. Jam Apple's hero?
Yeah, I think that's a Jam Apple hero. I've seen him in playing it a bit more. It might be a Muko hero, but so... From what I understand, a 5 stuns playstyle, they like putting Muko on a go-in hero, like a Clockwork or a Magnus or a Pudge. They need him to do a lot of the heavy lifting, mainly because normally they have Red Rabbit, who is slightly speaking Herald and not necessarily the best at offlane. So having your backup initiates on your Posfall can be really helpful. So I'm leaning this as a Jam Apple Shadow Demon pick.
Yeah, makes sense. We're having to think about what to respond with. And I mean, there's nothing that jumps out to me as yes, this thing is good against SD. So SD does feel like a pretty nice opener.
Yeah.
But they're going for the Willow.
I think that's a Vi Willow. It's probably a Pos 5 Willow. I want to say. I think that's just generally quite good. It's a nice kind of it's like in chess, if you just open with moving a pawn in the center, it's just yep, cool. No, that's just a standard opening. Nothing too nothing too much to say,
yeah.
I do know a bit about.
I like it.
Yeah, no. So I think they're probably going to want to put Ineverknew or Matthew onto an Elder Titan, or they banned his Earth Spirit for good reason because that causes problems. So I guess there's actually a lot of similarities here. Muko and Ineverknew play the same kind of role on both teams. You have your Pos 4s on big bulky strength boys trying to set everything up, which is kind of interesting. There's a lot of parallels between the 2 teams this evening.
Yeah, definitely. Ursa and Medusa removed from the pool. 2 pretty strong carries in this patch. And it's going to be the Tusk. Pretty strong support duo. You've got somebody to go in, somebody to cast spells. And both decent laners, I would say, as well. I don't think they...
10 seconds.
Shadow Demon is a very strong laner. Yeah. I think both of these heroes would do okay. I mean, Willow may be the worst off, so I guess Tusk could be played in the off lane. Ask me, pause 4. It's So all 4 supports being picked up in the first 4 picks, which is a bit unusual for Captain's Mode. Usually you would see some kind of flexi core get picked up, but obviously they know what they want. And yeah, 2 spellcasters though on the side of 5 stuns. Although, you know, Lion can initiate and Shadow Demon does have kind of an instant stun as well, along with a save. So you've got a lot of like utility out of these, but they definitely need to bring some brawn and some damage.
Yeah. I'm interested in what they're going to pair this line with, and I'm assuming they're going to pick their offlaner next for 5 stuns. Interesting pickup.
Yeah, now with so few carries being banned out, it's going to be difficult to give most offlaners like a very easy lane. Carries that spring to mind are like Juggernaut, which is, you know, very good with Tusk and Willow for the bit of extra control, and also, I mean, there's Lifestealer. So okay, Pudge is a bit wacky because it means I don't know. This line might not be a 4 now if this is Muko Pudge.
It's probably a Muko Pudge. This can't be a Lion 3 surely, or Lion 2. Like,
hey, never say never. This is GTI. Anything goes here. Anything goes.
Like, I know, but it's like it's just bad. Like Lion Court, and like I used to love Lion mid. Like that was so much fun. You get 6, you pop smoke, you go and like finger a carry, you go finger an offlaner, like whoever's out of position, and then you always had that lovely little level 15 talent with the extra health to justify your core scaling. And you had the extra spike damage level 10. Like it was really nice. I picked up a Venom.
Dire team pick.
Tide Hunter. This is very classic Pigs in the Gaff. To say, like, I think I've seen this draft before from them. Like, they put NZfedX on the Venom mid, which is really strong, really oppressive. And the nice thing about Venom mid is like really hard to like win that lane. Like you can draw it, but it's really hard to like as an enemy mid to try and lane into that. It's so oppressive. They've got Matey back on the Tide Hunter. Like, I think this is a very strong draft they're coming out with.
Dire team back.
Yeah, I like it. But this hero, Juggernaut, it's up there in contention for being one of the strongest heroes in the game right now. I think this is genuinely an excellent hero, because not that he got buffed significantly, but the things that were holding him back have been nerfed now. So there's a few mechanics that are just much more playable for this hero, and people have realized that Healing Ward is fucking broken. Like, it's so strong. In lane, you have a Heart of Tarask. You get 2 points in your Healing Ward. You're absolutely chilling against any lane. You have kill potential in lane. You farm pretty quickly. You get your Battle Fury. And then, you know, you still got the Ags, which is excellent. No longer are you going to be fucked over by the Outworld Staff as well, because that won't cancel your Omni Slash anymore. So, you know, there's all of these little things that people have realized and things that have added up. And now the hero's actually kind of good. Oh, and also the E-Blade changes. Obviously, Ghost Scepter was really annoying. Before, you could have BKB and Ghost Scepter on. Now, your BKB will purge your Ghost Scepter, I believe.
Radiant team back.
I think is looking like a good jog game. Like this would have to be some really good. It's hard to burst down these supports though. Like you can just kind of snowball or Shadow Realm, and I think you can get rid of their cores quick enough. But
Dire team back.
Could be tricky.
Yep, I like that Lifestealer ban as well. Even though Jug is traditionally good against Lifestealer, it would give them something to ball up behind and make the game kind of easy to play. But also, if this is a Pudge offlane, they've got to protect it.
10 seconds remaining.
It's very susceptible in lane if it doesn't get ahead early. You know, if you get a first blood or a couple of hooks in the early stages of the lane, excellent, that's great. But if you don't, and you're playing against like a Lifestealer, there's no way you can win the lane.
Yeah, I agree. It's a pretty decent Lifestealer game already. Like, and a DK ban, just rounding things out.
Yeah, another really strong hero. Now I imagine they'll be picking Sparto's hero, and he's very, very adaptable. He's got a good hero pool.
That guy farms like a machine. Like I saw this during the Masters. You take your eye off that dude for like 2 minutes, and he's found another item. Like, absolute machine on the old CS.
Yeah, super solid, and he's got a minute to think about his pick now. But what I feel like they need, maybe some extra mid-game follow-up to line and Pudge, like hooking or stunning someone. Where's this extra damage going to come from? And you're laning into Venomancer as well. I actually think Invoker is quite nice here. And that's not what I would have gone with, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad Viper game. You could break the Tide up, you can break the crack in the shell. You can kind of ignore the Veno because you have extra magic resist, and like all the like Willow and Tusk is all about control. But like if you're sitting in your piss baby bathwater, the caustic bath facet, like you can just kind of sit there and like let them come.
Yeah, like, it's true. Like the hero, I don't think the hero is weak. I just think for the game, it's a bit strange.
No, it's a bit of. See, I think this is the best of 3, right? So like maybe this is just about like figuring the team out, like figuring out who you want, like on where is Dr. House playing, where is Sparto and like Tilty, because it could be like we could be all wrong. It could be Sparto 1, Tilty's moved to mid. It's going to be mid Pudge. You never know.
Yeah.
I think for us as casters, this is more just about like, okay, who's actually playing, like on what heroes. Phantom Assassin. Okay. It's pretty. You got the break on PA with the Ags, but I think that's going to be hard to. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that this hero is any good right now, to be honest. I think it is just a much worse version of Juggernaut because it's like playing Jug but without Omnislash right now, to be honest.
Yeah.
Viper also, like Viper Strike is just so annoying unless you can dodge it with your blur, but even that is quite difficult to do. He's going to need to have a lot of space made for him by this Veno and this Tide, I think.
Yeah.
So we can kind of farm away. But yeah, Tilty on this Juggernaut, I think could be the star of the show here. He's got plenty of setup in the SD, Lion, Pudge. And then, I mean, Viper's going to do decently in lane. Might be the one hero that can somewhat potentially zone out Veno if he gets ahead early. But otherwise, it could be quite.
Is this going to be a Muko POS 3? Like, do you think he's moved over, or do you think it's going to be a Lion 3? Like, I feel like Muko is going to take on the role of POS 3 here. On the Pudge.
Yeah, he might be doing that. He's got a Rotten Core facet as well, which is very interesting. Not typically the one you'd go for if you weren't playing cores, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think this could be difficult to execute. Like, I much prefer having my Pudge as support than as a core, because like as a core you're always torn between wanting to farm and wanting to go around and like generate map pressure. And like I normally, like what I look for as a mid player is like how well does my mid hero and my offlane hero combo together, because that can really set up a lot of the mid game. I'm not sure Pudge and Viper are the combo I would really want. Like they don't really feel like they've got a lot of natural synergy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, because the Viper wants the fight to happen around him, but like Pudge wants to pull people away from miles away from the fight. But we'll see.
Yeah. So something that I just noticed there on the starting items: no sticks picked up by Pigs in the Gaff, even though they're playing into one lane on the side lane is playing into Lion, and one is playing into Shadow Demon. So. Yeah, a little bit surprised that they're not starting with sticks on their side lanes.
Both teams look like they're going to miss one another.
Yep, just chilling. I mean, did he check for a ward there? I think he tried to check for a ward, but didn't go in the vision. Like, or maybe the ward is too far away, actually, the way it's been placed. It's right on the corner of the river there. Didn't quite catch him. So, let's see. Bit of blockage going on. The Tusk dropping the shards as well. Making things kind of awkward here.
So what do you think the lane's going to be to watch this game? Like, where's the action happening?
I think there's definitely kill potential for the Shadow Demon and the Juggernaut. Should be quite difficult for Tidehunter, who, like, under normal circumstances would do just fine, but as you can see they're getting the banish on him straight away, on them with the spin as well.
Oh, that's a lot of damage coming out.
A lot of damage, yeah. I mean, SD is just a ridiculous hero right now. You pair it with something strong like a Juggernaut, and this is what's going to happen to your offlaner. Not much Tusk could do there. To be honest, he's going to have to hit a really good Ice Shards to break up that kind of combo, but if Jug is in behind the hero, in behind this Tidehunter with the spin, can't really block him.
And the Shadow Demon's Menace it amplifies all damage sources, so I think this is going to be a extra load of damage out from the Blade Fury. So even more painful for the poor old Fishman.
Yeah, definitely. And as a result, he's not, well, to be fair, he's got 7 CS somehow on his Tidehunter, but yeah, might have to bring out a little bit of extra regen just to stay in the lane. Let's take a look at mid. So Sparto has managed to get himself a small level advantage to 2 points in the passive.
Yeah. No, this is so this is something I've seen a lot lately, where people pick heroes with summons in mid, but mid is a lane which is like very sensitive to like shifts in XP. So I don't know if many Veno players realize this, but when the wards die, they give the enemy mid XP, so the enemy mid will almost always hit level 6 before you. So you need to be really careful.
Oh, Tusk! Too many stacks of the poison there. Got spun on. And then 3 stacks were enough to finish him off. First blood in the top lane. Kind of expected though.
Yeah.
This bottom lane, I don't think there's enough damage on either side unless Muko hooks the Willow and they have like line ready to stun. It's gonna waddle in and scout out Bull. Get what you can from it. Yeah, lane has to go very stably for this PA in order for her to have any kind of game.
Yeah.
They go like if they try and overplay and they get 1 or 2 deaths in this lane, the game is gonna feel so difficult against a Pudge. And here we go, Juggernaut with level 2 Blade Fury gonna start on this Tidehunter in the top lane. Body blocking from both of the heroes as well. Jabba doesn't have any mana though, so wasn't able to stack up many poisons, and instead, hang on, I never knew. Gonna find the exchange there.
It's really good. PA to full bot, man.
So there you go, Muko. Levels of scores. Has hook in a few seconds. Might fancy a second kill. Vi. Gonna have to have some fancy footwork if he does go for the hook, but happy with that PA killed him.
Looks like they might be going on to the Tusk again, so.
Yeah, oh, good use of the snowball though. Protects him and the Tidehunter, so they come out of that exchange not too bad. A lot of spells being thrown out from the side of 5 stuns.
Still not picking up a stick into the Shadow Demon lane, which is. Well, it's a lot.
Yeah, it might be costly because hang on, 6 stacks of level 2 poison.
That's.
Maybe we can do the maths here.
I think they won't kill him. I don't think they'll kill him.
But 8 should. Oh. Pops the salve, instantly cancelled. He's gonna have to dodge the poison tick. He did dodge the poison tick with the snowball. He's gonna get an eye as well on the creeps. Oh, what a play!
Incredible.
Unbelievable. Muko will get a consolation kill for his team, but yeah, that's gonna be painful. Not finding that Tusk kill.
Oh, the PA is just gonna go down again. Oh, good jump.
Muko's gonna go down, I think, as well, but we'll get the kill first anyway.
You want that fleet. It's all about the fleet gaming.
So PA gonna miss out on the XP though, and then all of this XP as well that Vi will take quite happily, but you prefer the majority of that to go onto the PA. But Juggernaut and Viper sitting top of the CS. despite Venomancer hitting a few
this
jungle
is a
camps.
huge, like, the amount of CS that the Viper has over the Veno. Like, the Veno's not farming at all. Like, 16 to 31. That's huge. That's a huge differential.
Yeah, struggling a bit. This is mainly why you want to pick the Viper, right? Is into this Venomancer. It's one hero which maybe can kind of deal with this constant barrage of Plague Wards. Level 3 Plague Wards as well. And he will get the Arcane Rune as well without any need for supports to roam. So, lucky stuff for the Viper.
Did get kind of lucky. I will always like say that.
Mid lane is luck.
Toss. Yeah, it is luck. Mid lane is like, I wouldn't say 50% luck. It's more like 90% luck, genuinely. Like,
damn. I'm playing mid lane wrong then.
No skill required. No skill required. It's all about luck.
Matey trying to get what he can from this group camp. As Tilty is just chilling on the wave. Feels very difficult for them to approach. And yeah, bit of a blunder, like we mentioned, with no wand against this top lane. Feels very, very strange.
Yeah. I mean, the stick's been delivered to Tidehunter at, it's what, 7 minutes? That's a bit, like you could have had a good, what, 16 charges by now?
Oh,
that you just
more than
missed
that.
out on? Yeah, probably more than that. Like, I'm just thinking of like the 8 stack we saw on the Tusk. I was like, if you had stick for that, you're fine.
Yeah. There's a trade of the Wisdom Runes, nothing too spicy going on there. As Muko will actually trundle his way on top of Vi, who's getting hexed up, and that's quite a lot of extra attack damage from the Rotten Core. 60% bonus at level 3 Rot seems pretty damn nice.
It is very strong.
Two supports have decided to roam to the mid lane somewhat. Oh,
how'd that hook
gonna
not
TP
land?
bot. Oh, he cancels his TP on the Tusk. Thought twice about trying to get that punch kill. And oh yeah, there's the deny on the haste rune there. Nice use of the Plague Ward.
We do love seeing some Plague Ward macro.
Muko again on top of 5, but this time maybe went a little bit too deep. Will pay with his life, and I don't know if this line can get out either, because with Dagger coming off cooldown, should be able to run him down. And that is very much what they needed, not just in the lane, but for this game as well. If this Pudge gets out of hand and PA is too far behind, it's going to feel like an uphill battle. So, yeah, Tilty, he's got Omni Slash now. We'll try and maybe bait out the snowball from Ineverknew. This doesn't drop the spin or the Omni Slash.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Look back and collect some nice farm under his turret. So what's the build for this Viper? He's rushing the travels. He's going to try and get active early.
Travels, yeah. So Nazir has corrected me on who originally started this trend, but you rush bots and an Aghanim Scepter, and then you just consume so much farm around the map. Like, it's insane how much farm you can get on this Viper, this build, because you never toxin, let's say, the creep wave. You nosedive onto a creep camp, and then you never toxin another creep camp. And then you have so much mobility as well.
Yeah. Bit of a wild goose chase going on in the top jungle. They've been running for about 45 seconds. It's probably not the best use of either of their time, but nonetheless, they're having fun up there, running in circles. As Sparto has made his first rotation down bottom, but it looks like they're wise to it. He's right on an Observer Ward as well. So, yeah, he's probably not going to get much done here unless Muko does land the hook, which he does. Vi tries for the sidestep, not going to be quite able to pull it off though. And with Sparto closing in. And a finger to finish it off. First stack of the game, and fifth stack for Muko.
As well, the Sparto's maxed the corrosive skin of all things. Like, is this too... What's this one for?
Isn't that normal?
For your max the Nevertox to farm. But
It is normal, right? You got Ags.
yeah, but like the Ag scales off of like Nevertox's level, not corrosive skin.
Oh.
But like,
Wait,
part of it does, but like when you slam down the Nevertox and you want that to be max level, surely it's for farming purposes.
I thought it was mainly for like the attack slow, but you just stand it in, like, there's no way you can ever die.
The level 8 to 9 attacks slow, like, isn't.
I mean, look,
huge.
I'm not a filthy, dirty little Viper player, so I don't really know the ins and outs, to be honest. I'm just saying what I've seen. Who knows if it's what's optimal or not. But Sparto seems to be doing just fine. Gets that bottom tower with his team. As Jam Apple soaks a bit up mid lane. Over level 6 now. So, yeah, smoke play though. Into the jungle. As have had to play really deep on this PA, who does get caught by the stun. Follow-up hook is going to be there as well. Dismember, not enough mana, but the Hex is there. Muko just pressing forward now. Might go to the tower if he's not careful. Will go down. So a little bit of gold for the PA, but farming time spent dead now.
I'm also not sure of this. Okay, he sold the Ogre Axe for this Eggs Rush on Pudge. Having spent copious amounts of time playing Pudge and talking to Falcus about Pudge, apparently you don't really want to go for the Eggs Rush first, as you don't have the HP pool to sustain the extra damage you take from the increased rock damage.
Yeah.
Which may be a bit of a blunder. But
yeah, we'll see what he decides to go for. It feels like going for like an Eternal Shroud or something like that is really nice
yeah,
first.
there's a lot of magic coming out.
Just to keep yourself alive.
Yeah, I agree. I'd normally go Blink because I feel like if I look at my team right now, I don't want to initiate with Shadow Demon, and I'm going to get the Blink a lot faster than Lion will. So I would have gone Blink Rush, but that's just me.
So Muko, oh no, hang on a minute, PA, you're caught farming a wave. Second finger stack for Dr. House, and yeah, they bring a couple of heroes down here. Obviously aware that they can put a lot of pressure on this tower. But yeah, feels pretty good for the mid lane. Yeah, Viper's going to put some pressure on the mid tower instead, for the absence of these supports. And Venomancer, who is just interested in jungling right now. Bye. Gonna get caught. I mean, there's so much setup for this hook, to be fair. A lot of single target stuns, and despite his best efforts, he is going to go down inside his jungle. Just feels as if the pressure is really on. Like, this PA pick, I think, has made this game quite difficult.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. And I don't think like mid lane went well enough to like really kind of give the Veno the game he needs either. It's like he's still just be able to pick up a Mage Slayer, but I don't know if like the Mage Slayer timing is enough for him to like start making rotations around the map into this squad.
Oh, Sparto gonna drop everything onto Wogan here. Does get some of the damage mitigated by the snowball, but they're going into this. Pudge is really tanky, but under the tower he might not be so much. And Matey comes in with the Ravage onto 3 heroes. They're gonna clean up everybody here. It's a 4-man wipe in the mid lane. The first big team fight of the game. It actually goes the way of pigs in the gaff. Everybody was present, bar the PA.
Big really swing. Good snowball save. Like, kept the Veno alive. It bought just enough time for Matey to come in and swing it with a the Ravage.
Yeah, 100%.
Really well played.
Gonna put pressure on this mid tower as well now, and it looked like theirs was gonna die, but instead they're gonna have to defend it here as they are gonna Rainbow TP in, scouted out by the Tusk Shards though, and that might actually make things difficult as Dr. House is stuck in the shards between the trees as well, so not gonna be able to join this team fight as everybody's just running away here. Tilty has arrived, does have Omni Slash, might get Vi as a consolation prize, but overall not what they were looking for. In this engagement as they bring 5 heroes.
I'd be very satisfied if you were pigs in the gaff with that. Like, you forced, what, 5 TPs mid, and you're giving your PA some space to find more items and only really sacking by for that. I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, a 1-for-4 trade, really, and then a trade of the mid towers. In this game state, it's absolutely excellent for them, 100%. I'm going to try and show the replay, I don't know if it'll work, of the original team fight. But yeah, looks like it's good. Sorry, haven't cast in a while, so I'm expecting hiccups to happen.
They're going on to Muko mid in the meantime while you're playing the replay button.
Yeah, he's good. Don't worry, he's good.
Oh, you paid him off. You know.
Yeah, I was like, guys, don't do anything crazy, but a hook will get landed. They are stacking a stuns a bit onto this Tidehunter, who's not the hero you want to do it onto, so should be able to kind of wiggle out of this one, unless Sparto decides to drop everything onto him as well. As well, phase back to the game. They've caught Muko, and Sparto forced away here. Tilty does come in from the sidelines, does have Omni Slash, but there's so many creeps going around this place. Doesn't feel like he'll get all that much value out of it. We'll drop the spin though. Matey gonna get purged up as well, and Finger just getting everything dropped onto him. They really wanted that Tidehunter, and they will get him. Trade of the offlanes in the mid lane.
It's two big ults to use. Blind Finger and Shadow Demon ult Demonic Purge, just for the Tide ult, for the Tide that's already down. He's found his pipe though, the Tidehunter. I guess that's why he lives so long.
Yeah, he's a big boy, and now we've got that Battle Fury finished up on this PA. Absolutely necessary. Keep the farm ticking over for her. She's going for the Desolator. It doesn't care for a BKB this game, apparently. Just going to get the Desolator,
that's like
plenty of damage.
The PA build though, like you always go Battle Fury, Deso, BKB, and then you show up to fights.
You can, definitely. But I think some games you definitely need a BKB instead. As Vi, once again, just wanted to place a ward, but ends up walking into the full enemy team.
There's a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that's not a bad death, to be fair. It's like, you walk into 4 heroes who were smoking up. I believe they were smoking up.
I've been corrected in the chat. I did say it was never toxin and corrosive skin, but he's like, it's a moot point. The man's not going for the for the Axe build. I do not really get this 4-staff Hurricane Pike Viper build without maxing poison attack. That seems a bit of a blunder.
No, I agree with you on that point. We'll agree. We'll agree on the facts that Sparto has not gone for an Axe and is instead going for like a more scaly right click kind of build. I think Dragonlance first is kind of normal if you want to go the Ags after. But
I would think so
yeah,
as well.
Full Hurricane feels a bit.
But Hurricane Pike without maxing poison attack as well, which is kind of a bit sus in my opinion. Like you've committed to the caustic bath build, but now you're trying to turn yourself back into a right clicker.
Yeah. Exactly. I think, you know what it is? It's probably he's following some skill guide, right? I don't know how often he plays Piper. He's probably following some skill guide. He's like, yeah, this is the way to do it. And then gone, I need a Hurricane Pike. And just completely ignored like the items.
Oh, he's also got the extra windlace because he's probably picked up Viper and realized that hero is slow. Like it's painfully
slow. Yeah, it's
slow.
like I need bots. I need bots, a 4-staff, and a windlace. That's exactly what I need to play the game.
Yeah.
Still close in here. Briskly onto the Tusk, gets that blink out. Oof. Quick fingers.
Blink.
This Tusk has been dodging death a few times in this game. It's mainly been Vi who, if he walks into the enemy team, has been the one to go down. There's not really a way to get himself out. It does have the 4-staff now, but... yeah, Desolator almost completed for the PA, who's keeping back to the triangle to finish it up. And then we may see some action. So they have gone for a smoke into the top jungle, but won't be able to find much as they will actually blink forward here onto the mid laner, the Venomancer. Wogan's been caught, but does get a lot of that damage, once again mitigated from that snowball. They turn things on his head. Dr. House going to go down instead, so... yeah, not the play that we're looking for when they're going on that Venomancer. It's a nice connection though, I like that. They're showing the Venomancer mid, and then they smoke up into the jungle above. If they find something, they probably kill it. If they don't, they can protect the Venomancer. Really nice play there.
It's a deceptively tanky Venomancer as well, with good armor and Mage Slayer. Like, the health bar looks small, but it takes a lot of chunks to take him down.
Oh, hang on a minute. Tilty's been caught here. He's actually completely stuck. The chain stuns are there as well. The fear and the ravage getting dropped. The hook doesn't hit Tilty. It instead hits Matey, who is going to be just fine underneath that tier 2 tower. So a big kill there as they try and drop the abilities in the other direction, trying to bring down these targets. But it looks like with this Desolator online, it's instead Dr. House, who does get the finger off, going to go down today off. And oh my goodness, it's a bit of a mess here. I don't know how they're going to deal with this, to be honest, in the mid game. It looks like they're online and they're making moves, like very aggressive moves that are working.
This is going as well as it can for Pigs in the Gaff right now. Like they're saving the Veno every time it gets gone on. Like they commit the Viper Strike onto it, or like the Lion Stun. They save it anyway. Then what? They take a really good fight in return just with the counter Ravage. It's going really well for them.
Yeah, 100%. Starts with Tilty initially, kind of getting caught out on his own as well.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I mean, if the hook lands from Muko, maybe he's fine on the Jug.
Yeah.
But with Jug going down and Matey being the one who gets hooked in, you know, he doesn't need a blink dagger because he's getting hooked into the fights like that. Able to make the follow-up plays.
You can't remember Type Hunter anyway, so even if you did want to taste that sweet, sweet sushi, like it just dispels the Dismember after a while.
Yep. Oh, Omni Slash gonna get dropped this time. He wants a kill, he'll find it. Nothing to snowball to this time. Bit of a consolation though. There's not really much else going their way in this mid game. But Juggernaut is on top of this the net worth chart. As hang on, are they thinking about gating here? I think someone touched it for a second. Okay, they're gonna go through it, but they're gonna go straight into the enemy team. The Ravage is still on cooldown. Muko gonna look for a fight here. Wogan's gonna get caught by the Shadow Demon, but the Fear is gonna come out onto everybody here. The three-man Fear. Spartle showed up to try and assist. The Venomancer will go down, but as does the Pudge. And PA actually does get caught in all of things as well. As Tilty now just beating down onto Matey. They don't have enough damage actually. Despite a really nice Fear coming out from Bai, they don't have the Ravage to make the big team fight work. And it looks like it's going to be a 3-for-1 in the end. Tusk
is very
still dead, so
it's a big swing.
Yeah, Vital as well. They should be able to clean this up. He's trying to get it with the shards. Oh, he did block Tilty, so slowing things down at least. Buying his team for some time, and it's enough time for Lion to die to that Tormentor. I mean, usually plays through the gate like that don't work.
I thought they were absolutely cream crackered once they went through there. Like I saw the 3-man Willow Fear and I was like, "Ah, this is lost for them." But then no damage came out, and it was, I guess they got pincered with the Viper who was like sealing off their exit route. But like, I don't think that like bold gate play should have worked, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, not Viper, sorry. The Venomancer was like almost tanky enough, it felt like, until they just exploded. But like, they were almost tanky enough to tank 3 heroes and buy his team enough time. But yeah, PA got caught. Like, I don't know what it was exactly that killed the PA really. But it was just, weren't able to get enough damage out. And we'll have the BKB completed soon though, so you know, we'll be able to deal with some of the stuns, but there are like 3 ults that pierce BKB, so
I think this is also tricky. One of the reasons why like I think PA is quite weak these days, because I've been in games lately where we had a PA on the enemy team that got a rampage about 20 minutes, but then like, so she was so far ahead, but then like she hit the BKB timing, but she didn't win during the like long stages of BKB, so we just kite out the BKB because it's only 6 seconds after a while, and then you just take all the fight because she's really easily kited, especially versus like a Viper and a Lion. Like if her BKB's down, like she's pretty much useless because she just gets a little bit of control, and then she's just gonna feed.
Exactly. Jam Apple does get caught. There's a few enemy heroes around, but his teammates are making their way into the jungle to assist. The immediate smoke up, actually. Okay. 2-man
Someone has had a chat with Sparto about this Hurricane Pike build, and he's switched to the Aghanim Scepter. Probably for the best.
Wait, hang on. Where is this? Where is this Pike? Is it on the courier or something? What?
No, I think he's given it up. I think he just kind of stuck with the Boar Staff, didn't go for the Dragon Lance, and has gone for something else.
I see. So Tusk's gonna get stunned up here. It's kind of like, it's kind of an awkward place to fight though, very alone on the line. Teammates could be inbound. Dust going to get dropped to keep him alive. Jam Apple does have the disruption. Will get a save onto him as the Omni Slash gets dropped, so I never knew. Is going to go down, but House, unfortunately, in the route, even though 2 illusions were spawned with him. And Vi goes for the spin TP out, but there is a lot. Oh. Last second. I thought he was going to get out when that hook hit
I thought he was going to get out as
his
well.
teammate.
You can't really tell with the Shadow Realm health.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we could have seen it at the top of the screen. Maybe it was there all along and we just, aren't that quick thinking.
No, I haven't discovered the looking up tech.
Oh, no. Alright, so Tidehunter has nearly completed Ags. Nice item. I like it.
What's completed Ags?
Tide. Matey on this.
It seems like an odd pickup, like this early. Do you really need the AoE, like Gush and Armored debuff that early? Like, is it not like, do you not want a Blink Dagger or a break or something?
I think it's always decent. Oh no. PA's first BKB.
This is not what you want for your first BKB.
Yeah. Not ideal. I mean, yeah, he just gets immediately hit by the Purge, hit by the Strike, and can't do anything.
Irene. Yeah, exactly. Like, so easily kited. Like, I mean, certainly a choice to pick a melee like carry into Viper. Like,
yeah.
Fully.
And Juggernaut, Juggernaut's got a butterfly. Like, that's the difference. I don't know. This Jug is just going to be an absolute pest to deal with. Like, PA now is going to have to make an MKB, and you've got like 1500 max health. You get kited in this BKB. It's really tough game to play. Yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what they can do. You never know.
So if this goes like late enough, who do you think has it? Like, let's say 50 minutes. 5 stuns or Pigs in the Gaff?
I think 5 stuns will, because all of their stuff just doesn't really care about BKB that much, and like it's just so important. Like, if you can burst a singular hero in the late game, like a PA or even Venomancer, who's like, I don't really know when Venomancer peaks during the game, to be honest. Like, they're always like pretty strong, but I feel like late game their spells just aren't going to do all that much damage into like Viper and Pudge and whatnot. Even Jug doesn't really care so much.
I agree. This is a very tough Venom game to play. Like, the Viper doesn't care, and the Pudge doesn't care either.
I know, no. It goes from bad to worse. Basher completed for the PA, but in doing so, will go down as well. I mean, their cores in terms of net worth are doing just fine. I just feel as if the game plan is a little bit more difficult to pull off.
Yeah, I think that it's like they're kind of waiting around for item timing, but I don't know what that item timing is. Like, because they had the Tide. Well, they got the Tide eggs, they got the Tide pipe, but like, they're not really grouping to push to tier 1. They're kind of waiting for another item. They picked up the Ags on Venom. Like, this is a very strong timing right now. They've hit 2 big items on 2 cores. They should be grouping and fighting.
Yeah, 100%. But their PA is dead. Like, that is that death was really rough for them, I think, because they would have wanted to keep that, at least that tier 2 alive. Instead, Matey's trying to shove out mid lane quickly, so they just don't go for another one. I mean, it's gonna be interesting here. Like, Wogan's gonna have to do a hell of a lot of the heavy lifting in these fights, it feels like.
Wogan?
Yeah. Oh, Wogan's a fraud, sorry. NZfedX? Oh, New Zealand FedEx.
Okay,
wait, what should I call him?
Wogan is meant to be on their team,
NZ.
He
Alright, NZ.
being stood in for by...
I'd be calling him Wogan. Damn, I look like a terrible person now. Well, I mean, maybe Wogan is a fraud.
He probably is,
Jog got the Ags queued up. Oh.
Viper Strikes come out onto Venom, but they're just walking away.
Yeah, a lot of space between these two teams. It's going to be closed by something. It seems to be like Tilty is going to be the one to close the gap onto this Tusk. Does have Ghost Scepter, and Snowball, so... Oh,
Quick pause for the
definitely
watch.
not, definitely not getting Omni Slash. Oh, hang on. Instead, it's going to be Dismember being dropped onto this PA, who once again has been caught by the Viper, so... Not much to be done there, as now NZ very alone. In fact, his team is coming now, but with no PA in the fight, didn't have enough damage to deal with all these heroes. They're going to probably find the Viper kill. Does eventually go down. They saved the punch, but for now, somehow he's going to survive on Muko. Oh my goodness, he's going to walk this one off as the Omni Slash finally gets dropped onto Matey. Will pick up the double kill for himself. As Tusk too low to re-engage. A 2 for 3, and it's the big one again. It's the PA going down.
Yeah. I think the trouble is that you've spotted it entirely. Like, they're too reliant on the PA to be alive and present in this fights to get any damage out. Like, the Venom and the Tide have really good control, but like between them both, they're not really killing anyone. Like, they unloaded their entire arsenal of spells to bring down the Viper. Like, and I think the Lion was just kind of taken down from the natural AoE of just being in the fight. But they didn't bring down the Jug, and I think they're going to have real trouble on their team as well, destroying the healing wards.
I don't know how they kill the Jug. I don't know how they kill Jug, ever, because with this Butterfly, healing ward, spin, it's like... What, like, how are we going to do it? Like, PA needs to go MKB. Like, if they go for this completed Abyssal Blade, I feel like they're 100% going to lose this game. It's just going to be so hard to kill Tilty, who's going to pick up an Aegis now. He's going to be smacking your towers, they use a couple of spells, you press spin, you press healing ward, suddenly, like... It's just so easy to siege. You're being under the threat of Muko hitting these hooks on the Pudge as well. It's going to be a really, really tough hold when it comes to it.
Roshan has fallen to the down.
First Aegis, they've got 4k net worth advantage as well. Not too much, like it feels like it's more, but I think it's more of a kind of team lineup thing or an itemization thing.
Because all of the money as well is like on the Venom and the Tide that aren't really swinging the fights for them. Like, so on the side of Radiant, like you're right, it doesn't seem like a huge lead, but like the money's where it matters on 5 stuns, whereas like on Radiant, like this PA needs to be a little bit further ahead.
It did just get dead in the water though, which in most games you might even consider rushing it around the 15-minute mark, but to be honest, there's not a great dead in the water target. You know, it's always handy, but oh, hang on. Viper just showing a wave there. Gotta be a little bit careful, but his team is below him, so... I think they should just chill and let this tower go. I don't think there's much of a hold. I think the hold is going to be on the high ground.
Oh, PA's been spotted.
Yeah, right now, like, you're going to see a lot of heroes top coming in. I think you just want to, like, farm up, push the waves out, and buy yourself, like, as much time as possible.
Yeah.
It's going to be tricky. But they might go for some kind of wrap play, but without a Blink Dagger on Tidehunter, it might be a little bit tricky to get that explosive initiation. Unless it gets hooked in, which would actually be a blessing, I think.
At this point in the game, it would. Then again, I'm not sure why they're trying to defend this last tier too. Like, they're kind of stepping up, but surely you want to take the fight on the high ground. You don't want to, like...
He's been broken on the Tidehunter here. Taking a lot of damage, does get the Ravage off eventually. Juggernaut up in the air, he's stunned up as well, but a Walrus Punch, but it looks like they've lost Tide already. Tilty gonna go down, the Aegis is down, as is this Lion as well, as Vi has to back away from all of this burn damage coming out from Sparto. 2 supports dead, and the Aegis.
Yep, she needs to TP out. Oh, what a hook!
Oh no. Oh boy. That's the big one.
It's a disaster.
It's a disaster. So,
bottom tower is under attack.
It looked okay, it looked like a good hold, but the hook out from Muko gonna make this game very, very tough now. As this could be a lane. This could be a lane.
This is probably a lane. Like, they don't have the Ravage to hold this back. They don't have the Venom ult to hold it back, and PA's dead. Like, without buy.
Exactly. Yeah, Jug, he's got, oh my god, he got everything for now. Lotus Orb, he's got the Manta style, Healing Ward, just chilling. I mean, actually, the Plague Wards are dealing with the Healing Ward, so that is something that they have going for them at least. as NZ just throwing out the spells, seeing what they can do to slow this down. But with no PA, I don't know if they can necessarily get many kills here. Rack's gonna fall. Muko thinks about going forward. His supports are up now, so it's a 5 versus 4 for the time being, but Muko does get leashed up. Omni Slash gonna come out, I'd rather the Swift Slash gonna come out and do a lot of hefty damage. I never knew. Getting caught out here as well. Tilty, it's really low, but he gets the Omni Slash off. He's got to get himself out of there, as Muko might be abandoned on the high ground as Willow steps forward, trying to deal a little bit more damage to this guy, but he's super tanky with the Eternal Shroud, the Aghanims, and that Glimmer Cape. TP going to be successful as well. Double buybacks.
That Pudge lived there. Like, that Pudge was taking so much like damage. They had the Venom ult on it. I was like, oh, this Pudge's dead. And then just walks out as if nothing happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Demonic Cleanse was used on the Pudge. I might be wrong, but that probably helped it a lot because they have so much stuff they can just dispel, or like because you can dispel the Gush armor, all the Venoshites, and the Roots from the Dark Willow.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it has to be said. I think SD is like definitely a problem for Pigs in the Gaff because like. It's not just like the things he's doing late game against the PA, it's also what he's doing for his team, how he performed in the lane as well. I wouldn't be surprised if that we see a change in the draft next time, like win or lose from this game. I think, I imagine that SD's got to go. Yeah,
I think you're kind of right. It's just going to be a difficult game for Pigs in the Gaff to turn around and win. But if I'm thinking like, obviously the first step is don't pick PA into Viper, like, that is very. I know it's a good because this is Alphard out EFI fans like signature hero. Like it's his comfort, but like the hero's not been good for a while, and it's a really tough PA game with all the BKB piercing stuff.
Yeah, like I wish it was a good hero, but it's just not. As hang on, SD fancies a crack at a solo kill maybe, but has to be a little bit careful because I don't know, one bash could end this guy's career. Jan Apple has to be a little bit cautious. Yeah, Jug finally gonna get an MKB. Oh, hang on, Matey. Hang on, he sees the whole team on the ward, but he just like kind of walked into them there. Hang on a minute, what's going on? This is crazy. He's got a couple of supporters to help bail him out, but that was quite odd. It's just
there's no blink dagger on the Pudge either. Like Hide, no blink. Pudge, no blink. Like the two walls of flesh just stand there staring at one another.
Yeah, the pause fours are the ones. They're rocking the blink daggers.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of sitting on the high ground right now. It feels like there's not really much they can do. Trying to get out there and farm it on the PA as much as they can, but yeah, 12 stacks on the Desolator, second item, has not been a particularly strong showing.
I need the
and Muko, oh no, they found him in the jungle. I'm not sure, what did they see him on? Did they have they have these sneaky wards on that kind of by that tree there on the rock.
Oh, I see. Yes, next on the little like island in the river.
Yeah.
Very good ward.
Yeah, to be honest, I think this game was certainly like winnable, and it still is for Pigs in the Gaff. But PA, I think, has been caught 3 times now in really like bad times. And now it feels like it's going to close in. They know they can't kill this journal.
Yeah, they can't kill the joke, and the BKB is too short now to actually do anything. It feels like.
Oh, hang on. Speaking of blink daggers, Vi gonna get caught, and it's going to be a buyback actually. Coming out from this PA, Matey not going to get hit by the hook somehow. Instead, it's going to be Wogan, not Wogan, the other guy. As they drop the Ravage, the Fear as well. It's a huge combination. Trying to bring down Muko. They will find it in the end, but Tilty instead is wicked sick. He does bring down that Tide Hunter in exchange. And yeah, I mean, overall, maybe it's kind of an even exchange, but the big thing is the PA buyback.
Now, the Dire has a win condition now, which is like if this PA dies again, that's game. Like, there's no way they can hold that. Like, if PA goes down for 120 seconds, like, there's no way they're holding 2 lanes. Like, that's megas at least if this PA dies again.
Yeah, definitely. Roshan gonna be spawning as well. We don't know when, because casters don't get to know anymore.
It's one guaranteed to respawn within 1 minute. So,
There's that.
We do know rough.
Snowball. Living life on the edge here on the Tusk. As Tilty's got the shard queued up. Pretty terrible shard, to be honest. Really is not that impactful. I think at this stage in the game, you want to be thinking about getting your own blink dagger. In some cases, it can be a lot more helpful than power treads. In other cases, you just want to upgrade your axe and grab the blink. I mean, subjugs would obviously, if you don't have to get an MKB, you'd have it in that slot. But in this game, it's better to have it. Better to have it against this PA. So Tyler is still dead. Oh, hang on a minute. They think they found a Venomancer kill on the sidelines as Tusk thinks about using the snowball. Doesn't take the Venomancer in time. He's going to actually explode with all the stacks on him from Jam Apple as they'll hook out the most valuable member of their team, Tilty. Keep him safe. Venomancer dead with no buyback. 80 seconds to try and hold without one of their
You've got two options now for your 5 stuns. You either siege with the dead Veno, because obviously the Veno is a significant part of their ability to hold high ground with the Plague Wards, or you just get the freest stroke shot of your life, because they're not going to come out and fight without Veno.
Yeah. And I think both choices are correct, honestly. I think there's no wrong choice to be made here. It's whatever they think they can get away with. We'll see how their execution is, though. They still have Omni Slash as well. Nothing too much was expended there. Yeah.
There does reach this really nice part of a Viper game where you are so tanky and you have such decent attack range, you can just kind of chip down buildings from low ground and basically dare the enemy team to come and stop you.
Oh, Muko's decided to go in, just buy his team some time maybe, just get leashed up. It's a little bit difficult for him to get out, and he will get kicked back, not quite into fountain range though. Muko going to be just fine, just kind of holding back a couple of heroes by himself, and instead it's going to be Dr. House dropping the ult onto the Tusk, who will go down without buyback. He's dead for 90, as looks like PA, it's time to play for her. Joining the fight is going to be a 4-man fear, but the Venomancer dead and the Tidehunter being broken up. They're forced back to fountain. It's going to be the Mega Creeps here.
I did raise a really interesting question, which is when you Lotus Orb and then they Walrus kick, what decides?
Oh no! It's dieback. It's dieback for PA. And with the Omni Slash follow up onto these 2 cores, the 2 remaining cores, is a godlike triple kill for Tilty, who's thinking about going for more in the fountain. But they'll settle for the GG call. Big plays coming out in the end there. From 5 stuns, but yeah, just two down strong. Good draft and
very solid
lovely execution. 100%.
Yeah, I did raise an interesting question, which is when you use a vector targeted ability on a Lotus Orb, which direction does it go? Because that Tusk just went flying. Definitely wasn't the same way the Pudge went.
That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe it's dependent on the positioning of the 2 heroes. What kind of angle you're at. Would you always go backwards from them or something? Yeah, not sure.
Good question, though. One for the philosophers.
One for the philosophers. Those who wish to spend time inside the practice the demo hero range. But yeah, solid game there from 5 stuns, no brains. Pigs in the Gaff. Somewhat. I mean, I wouldn't say they were too far behind at the laning stage, but just we couldn't find a really good win condition for them.
Yeah.
Individually, their heroes are okay, but the PA pick into this team, rough. The Tidehunter into this team, really rough. Hopefully they can kind of solve that for the next time.
I want to say 5 stuns just had Pigs in the Gaff's number there. The Viper pickup was so good, because it meant the Veno is pretty much nullified in a lot of these fights. It breaks the tide. It makes PA not have it again. That was really good. Tilty played it perfectly. I think Alphard, the PA, died a bit too much. Just getting caught out. The first, for me, it was just kind of the state of the game. When the first 9-second BKB dropped, you're trying to jump onto the Viper, or was it the Shadow Demon? But either way, they just come out of vision. you get Viper Striked and Demonic Purged in return, and it's like, cool, I
Yeah.
may as well not have had this BKB at all, because I'm just going to get kited all the same.
Yeah, exactly. And you know the funny thing? I just noticed Juggernaut had one death. Do you remember that death? That was the one in this triangle. Yeah, that was the only fight that his team lost. That was the only fight. You know, there was a scuffle in the middle lane as well, but you know, a proper 5-on-5. You know, like I don't know. It's very telling. Like this Juggernaut did so much work in this game. Like it was just such a good pick on 18, and it's such a strong hero. There's no real like I think the Tusk played well, holding the snowball for the right time, dodging a lot of that damage, making him think twice before using Omni Slash. But there's only so much it can do when it's that far ahead. So yeah, tough game for Pigs and the Gaff, but I'm sure they'll bounce back just fine. But a couple of changes in their draft, I think they could be good to go. Certainly, no lack of skill in that team.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
So yeah, we'll be back shortly. Get back in the lobby, and yeah, hopefully be just a few minutes. So we'll get stuck into the next one. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to get stuck into this game 2, 5 Stuns No Brains versus Pigs and the Gaff, who were definitely lackluster in the last game. I'm going to be honest. Like gameplay wise, absolutely fine. Draft wise, they got countered. They got totally countered. Very unplayable.
They walked into it, to be honest. Like I said it before in the draft that this was a very typical Pigs and the Gaff like setup of like Matey tied.
5 seconds remaining.
You got Ineverknew on a melee initiator pos 4. You have the Venom mids and PA1. Like it was almost like they didn't look at what heroes were banned and what heroes were being picked. Like they could have picked that blind, and I would have said that that's a typical like Pigs and the Gaff draft.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Remaining.
They just didn't consider the huge counters that they were playing into, unfortunately. And when they did get a good timing on with the PA, they lost out on that strength by a couple of pick-offs that didn't go their way. So, yeah, 5 stuns. I want to say these are the same bans as the previous game. And
10
Ilon,
seconds remaining.
Shadow Demon is still in as well.
5
Meaning
seconds remaining.
5 stuns might just get the hero they want again. Worked so well for them in lane. And they're going to run it back.
It was doing too much work. Like, I know Jam's like really good at like Witch Doctor and Warlock, but I feel like you can work around a Warlock player, you know, but it's so much harder to work around a Shadow Demon player because it's really good save, it's a really good purge, it's decent damage. Like
5 seconds
Warlock
remaining.
can only do some of those things. It can't do them all.
Yeah, and Kunkka is kind of trash right now, right?
Yeah, he's crap. I love my boy. I've got 500 games of my boy, but he's trash right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's Kunkka they're banning either. Do you know?
Yeah, that's. I don't know, honestly. I couldn't tell you, like, because I don't think Muko plays it. I don't think Tilty plays it. Jam Apple certainly not. Spyhaus no. Sparto maybe, but Sparto's more of a like carry-esque player. Like Kunkka can't really do that. That's a wasted ban right there on the Kunkka. Maybe Kunkka's right next to Magnus, and they kind of got the two confused.
Yeah, maybe. Enchantress is a pretty cool hero, though. I think this hero is good right now. Like, it's not amazing, but I think it's pretty good. I feel like it does quite a lot. In the lane, especially. It's got a purge and all that kind of stuff. You get a nice little, get one of those creeps. You know, do Enchantress things. Also does way too much damage in the mid game. I don't know, this hero just does, like, every single game I see this hero, I'm like, yeah, mid-game damage is sorted. Like, it's going to be absolutely fine with Ench.
Yep. And it's so tanky as well, because Vi does this, like, build where he doesn't put any points in impetus, he just maxes the heal and the slow. Like, gets the creep around and then just makes the enemy team waste, like, minutes of time chasing him.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, to be fair, in the last game, there were a few minutes of time being wasted by the Tusk and the SD for the top lane, but to be honest, that just kind of secured free farm for the Juggernaut, so... Yeah, we'll see. But you know, it's the first change they've made so far, so they're obviously open to changing their kind of game plan.
Yeah,
which I like. It's the first thing you got to do. You get humbled. You got to change something. Obviously, in our opinion, maybe the SD should have been the ban instead of the Kunkka, but you know, they might have a plan now to do with the SD.
Dire team pick.
Maybe pick heroes that don't really care about SD. Like, I couldn't tell you what hero doesn't really care about SD in some way or another, but maybe they just want like a tanky boy who can exploit his limited damage, potentially.
10 seconds remaining.
I think it's usually like stat heroes, but then the problem is
5 seconds
you pick a stat hero and then you get 2 very strong illusions against you. Like, that's the problem of SD. Like, it kind of covers all bases.
Slog's kind of decent, I guess. So you can purge some of the stuff. You can purge the poison. You can just jump on him, farm whoever gets disrupted for some stacks. Like whenever I've been playing against like save heroes lately, I always just want a Slog on my team to exploit that. Yeah. Like if I'm up against a Dazzle or a Winter Wyvern, I just want my Slog to be farming them for essence shift stacks.
Radiant team pick.
Dragon Knight.
DK.
All right. Was banned in the last game.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to sit here and tell you he's good against SD because it's definitely not good against SD. But it's a very good hero and it's a very versatile hero. Like, you can do a lot with this. You can either build for stunning for your team and tanking and soaking all the stuff. You can do like some blink build. You can go for like a pushing build. If you were to go Green Dragon and hit some towers, you get Hurricane Pike. You're just kind of like annoying all game, like you're just strong all game. And you can even like solo kill a little bit. in the later game. You can go the Red Dragon and just go like full farm mode. There's different ways that you can play as, and I like it as a second pick right now. I think it's one of the stronger second picks like that you can do really in Dota right now, because it's so versatile. You can put it in any lane. But yeah, again, if you want to pick this hero, SD needs to go, because it's just so hard to play into SD.
Radiant team pick.
Like, the amount of time I hate playing DK into SD, because whoever, like, you've only got one stun and it's a single target stun. So like I obviously rush blink because I'm a mid laner, and I show up to a side lane, and then the SD just disrupts whoever I go on, and I'm like, well, crap.
Waste
now I
of
can't
the
do
go.
anything.
Yeah,
10
it's
seconds
a waste. It's a waste of the go. But I don't know.
but
5 seconds
it
remaining.
can be quite nice, I think, with Eng, not for the reason of killing people, but rather killing towers. In the early game, you just kind of ball up together, and it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult to deal with the an early game lineup, and they've gone with Lifestealer, which is absolutely fine against DK. No problems there. And it is also quite a strong hero, but I don't know. There's still heroes in the pool which can kind of fuck a Lifestealer. If this was me in Pigs in the Gaff right now, I'd pick TA, because you don't care Shadow Demon really, because you cannot have your shield purged.
Into the Lifestealer.
Oh, that's a call.
Tied into the Lifestealer. Come on. You knew this was coming. You saw, like, they did this last time. Like, they see the hero that's going to counter their next hero, they just don't act like it isn't there. Like, you can't pick DK tied into Lifestealer. Like, they're just going to get shredded. Like, you have no answer. You need to pick Razor possible, like, one now. Like, desperately. Surely. Like, I feel like that's their best
answer. I'll tell you
answer.
what's in though. Viper is in. It's going to be the Bat Rider. A BKB piercing stun for the Lifestealer, I guess. But again, the lasso can be countered. The single target stun can be countered by the Shadow Demon.
It's just disrupted. It's like, if the Shadow Demon's awake, like, just gets either the bat or the target is just disrupted and it's a waste.
Yeah, but again, early game pusher. There is this, like, I don't know if they're doing a strat here, like, on purpose, but to me, this looks like a team that is going to, at 12 minutes, kill your towers, and it's kind of like, Lifestealer doesn't do anything yet.
Maybe. What is the support bat? Because this is probably a pos 4 bat, right? Like, it's judging by the rest of the draft. Like,
yeah,
what's the support bat facet? Because it's not Arsonist. It's not the one that does more damage to buildings, right?
No, it's not that, and I don't know what it is. I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I don't know what the other facet is on Bat Rider. Because all the talk right now is this Bat Rider core build. People like play pos 1 Bat Rider, you do too much damage, and that is okay.
It's a free timber game. It's a free timber game. I mean, you don't really want to play into Bat, but like, it's okay.
I don't know if Pigs have done this on purpose, but if I'm seeing that Timbersaw pick, if I can figure out by their next pick, if it's a mid Timbersaw, you should put Bat mid. That is your way to victory this game.
Yeah.
Bat absolutely destroys Timbersaw in lane.
Yeah, it does.
So Stoked is the other facet. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
Okay, thank you, chat. See, this is so good. I don't have a delay on the stream. I can just glance at chat and just tell me everything I don't know, which is quite a lot, as it turns out. You figure out a lot about what you don't know about this game when you start casting. I'm going to be honest. Like, you're like, oh yeah, how does this thing work? And it's like, oh, I have no idea. Actually, I never even considered it. But yeah, Timbersaw is one of those heroes that can be a little bit vulnerable to being countered, but also is pretty strong.
I think a good Timber player, like, this is a very free game for a good Timber player. Like, Ench can't stop you. Like, any person that can on their team currently is Bat Rider, and you've got a Shadow Demon and waiting in the wings to kind of like protect you if things get too rough. But in the meantime, like, it screws over DK, it screws over Tide so hard that, like, if I'm happy if I'm countering like a good 60 to 80% of the Pigs in the Gaff team with one hero.
Yeah. So if it is Timbersaw mid, and Muko is gonna run it back in this off lane, Magnus is in. Pudge is in. Two of his best heroes.
5 seconds remaining.
And they desperately need some more lockdown on 5 stuns. Like, ironically, they have no stuns right now. They have a root, which is about as good as it gets. They're going to ban out the anti-mage. Oh, hang on a minute. What are we going to see?
I feel like I want Razor or Bloodseeker if I'm Pigs in the Gaff. I feel like a good Bloodseeker game. This would be very good. Like,
yeah,
it will ruin most of their heroes.
10 seconds remaining.
And I'm surprised I didn't ban it on 5 stuns.
5
It's like
seconds
Alphard is a
remaining.
big Bloodseeker spammer.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could see that working. Yeah, pretty solid. Nice into like even the CM, the Sowens can be annoying for Lifestealer if he does get hit by it. Kind of forces his rage out.
That's right. Oh, so it's a Timber Frey. Interesting.
Looks like it. Maybe they're expecting DK to be carry then. They might have done some research if NZ does not play DK carry mid-radder. Maybe
feels really control light from like 5 stuns.
Oh yeah.
Like this is really light on control.
5 seconds remaining.
They're full damage, and then they're scaling for late game with the Lifestealer. Like that's how I see this lineup. I don't think it's particularly cohesive. I don't know. I think they can get away with picking most carries here. I just hope they pick a strong one and not a PA.
I still think it's a decent Razor game. Like, just really screw over the Lifestealer. Make sure he doesn't have a game.
Yeah, I like the Razor. I like the Bloodseeker. Pretty much anything that doesn't get blown up very quickly by like Timber Lash. Oh god,
Sniper.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I understand why they've picked it, but I think it's pretty bad. Is that gonna be a
why did you pick that? Like, they have so much go. Like I know they don't have like great control, but you do have like a CM who will by blink, the Timber will by blink, Sparso will by blink like first item, and Tilty will just be inside one of them, and like, oh, it's a sniper mid, oh, it's a DK, okay, still it's not great. It's okay into the Lesh lane, but pretty good into the Lesh lane honestly. But I don't know, this is a very rough sniper game in many respects.
Well, see, this is. I feel like people have put themselves outside of their comfort zones in this draft, other than maybe Matey on the Tidehunter. It's a very, very different draft to last game. I think 5 stuns are. They've gone a bit crazy with their draft.
Yeah. I don't like this green dragon for your, I'm assuming, safe lane Dragon Knight. Like, I feel like you need the scaling of the red dragon into the enemy team. Like, I don't think the armor pen is going to be that helpful, but because like, they've all gone all in on physical damage pretty much.
Look, they've got Arsonist as well on the Batrider.
Yeah,
sounds like an early push kind of strat, to be honest, which can be very interesting.
Yeah. I'm going to judge this Timber player by what they build. That's like,
okay. What would you like to see? What do you think is like the best?
Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger is the best item in my opinion for Timber players to build first time. Like, so many players just go Kaya first, and honestly, like, if you have a Soul Ring, an set of Arcane Shoes, and a Wand, your mana is actually okay, providing you're not just wasting mana on like camps. Like, you just need to go Blink Dagger and get on top of your targets and make them panic.
Okay, all right, I can see it. What have I told you? I think there's a lot of damage that he's playing into, though. Well, early game damage.
Of course he's playing into damage.
Yeah,
like, but Kaya doesn't solve that, does it? Like, Kaya.
No, you're right. No, I'm not saying Kaya. I'm not saying Kaya. Hear me out.
Yeah.
You either make a Vanguard or you make an Eternal Shroud.
Vanguard is a grief. I do think Vanguard's a bit of a grief.
I don't think it's a grief. Vanguard makes you super strong on Timbersaw.
30 seconds to
people will say it's bad because it's not Kaya Blink, and everybody goes Kaya Blink. But I genuinely think that you have enough damage on Timber.
I don't actually think I think Kaya is massively overrated on that hero. Like, I don't actually think you need Kaya. Like, your mana, you have like you have a lot of mana to spend, but like most of the time, like you're fine with a set of Arcane Shoes and Soul Ring, Wand, and Blink.
Agreed.
You just need, like, I would say Blink Eternal Shroud or Blink something.
I mean, look, in my most recent Timber game, I went Blink first. Okay, I'm not against Blink Dagger. I think Blink Dagger is a good item, but you're playing into low mobility heroes. So like as soon as you're on this sniper, there's no way for him to get away anyway. So why get a Blink Dagger? Just Timber Chain in his face, he's dead. But you are playing into a lot of damage. You're playing into Sniper. You're playing into Ench and this bloody Bat Rider. Like it's
okay. So maybe
tank up.
Oh, it's swapped the lanes. Vi is now the +4. Interesting.
Mine.
Yeah, I think this is smart, laning the Bat into the Timber.
Let's see if they buy a stick this time. Nope, no stick on the Tide Hunter. I am now tilted. He's playing into Shadow Demon. He's gonna buy a stick, surely. Oh my goodness.
7 minute stick. You don't understand. 7 minute stick.
Dude, Bat Rider is almost dead. He took like literally 2 spells and a few right clicks, and he's almost dead. Unbelievable. So yeah, I mean, Ench is an int hero. Hang on. Gonna take a bit of harass from Jam Apple. But Bat Rider, yeah, universal hero, is going to take that little bit more extra from the Whirling Death.
I think it's like 5% of strength total.
So, as for the mid lane, mostly going to be a farming lane. Runes would be ideal for Spartle to get, obviously, once he has his bottle. Sniper won't care so much, but as a sniper player from time to time, I do enjoy denying runes from the enemy mid laner from 1200 units away.
I said it before, I'll say it again. The sniper is the mid laner for heroes for people that can't play mid lane.
Yeah, you just chill. You're a turret. That's your job.
You have a tower for that.
Yeah, no. You're a moving tower. Kind of chilling. Oh, I got that arcane rune. So it does kind of feel like, once again, the better scaling lineup is going to be the one with the leg stealer on it. Here is going to be Tilty, best scaling hero in the game.
Yeah.
So the question is, do they have enough pressure? Can they make enough pressure against this Timber and Leshrac in the mid game? In my opinion, these are tough heroes.
I think they shot themselves in the foot though, because they had like this pushing draft coming out with the DK and the Tide and the Ench, and then they picked Sniper, who really like struggles to kind of back his team up in that sense, like because he's really easily like in a heavy push lineup. It's so difficult to like protect the Sniper because like your focus is on like getting buildings, so you're really easily flanked by like Lesh or a Timber with Blink.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, Sniper, I'm thinking they just picked it because they're against Lifestealer. And they won't get destroyed by this Leshrac lane.
Yes.
But, you know, depends on what your hero feels like as well, though. Whether it's like anything else, it's actually like kind of nice for the game. End of the day, you gotta pick something. Sniper's like whatever. Like, even if they're losing the game, the high ground hold is always like infinitely stronger with a Sniper on there. So there's that. We saw it the strength of the Venomancer, so I guess it's doing a kind of similar role in this game. Less tanky though.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Like, if it does the same role as the Venomancer, it puts like the brakes on the game. You have to have the better late game, but they don't.
Has been killed.
But again, I think Venom and Sniper do a very similar job, which is like they just check the mid lane. Like they don't lose mid lane, but they're not going to snowball a mid lane.
Yeah, Venom Sniper. Yeah. I get what you mean. But I mean, Sniper does also scale as well. To be fair, like it does get a lot of damage in the late game. Question is, how is that damage going to do when there's a Leshrac on your face and a Timbersaw, who's currently on top of this this Bat Rider? He's gonna have to fly up to the high ground. Did give up the first blood earlier. Again, just taking so much damage from the Whirling Death. Boy, I mean, mean, yeah, that's the... It's a pretty tough lane. There's a lot of damage in this top lane for 5 stuns. But, no, he's doing well on CS at least. On Efi. 22-0. No denies, but not bad for CS. Leading the way is a sniper though.
That's to be expected though, like, the Lesh can't farm with sniper realistically. Like, the tough lane for him.
Yep, Gaff gonna get run down here. Anchor Smash will finish him off underneath the tower. They actually appear to be doing, like, they're holding up really well in this lane. Actually, Vi on this Enchantress has made a really big difference. It's a lot more threatening than the Willow from like, the previous game.
I think as well, I remember I was talking to, I can't remember who, it might have been the Inazir again, about how apparently, like, Lifesteal is actually not, like, good into Tide in the lane, because, like, you have such low base damage compared to the Tide that you're always going to get outlasted, and, like, if you just Anchor Smashes you, like, sure, in principle, you can go and man-fight the Tide because you're a Lifestealer, but you can't actually do it because it doesn't have the base damage because of the Anchor Smash.
Yeah. Oh, Muko thinks he might see a kill. He was very low health there. That Rider, though, able to kind of just fly away. Hanging around on pretty low health, though. Is the Timber Assault. Might get punished for it. Oh my goodness. There's no point in the stun, though, from DK. Is it worth putting a value point in stun in lane, do you think? I'm kind of like...
Yeah, I think value point is stun, especially if you have, like, your Bat Rider's here to kill Timbersaw. Like, a good stun, just to stop him even TPing out, would be handy. I don't think the extra 1 hour reduction from Worm's Wrap is really enough.
Yeah.
Is this power trends on Timber?
Yeah, I think it's correct. I think it's correct one now. Oh, he's gonna get a lot of damage onto Bat Rider. Trying to make some distance, as if he had a stun right now on DK, we'd for sure kill, but instead, he's getting very, very low, gonna get bound up and will go down the sniper. Oh! Barely not enough to kill off Muko. He's got a shrapnel, but he needs a little bit more mana here. He's getting...
Tread switch for the mana! Tread switch! Tread switch and wand.
He doesn't know he's there. He doesn't know anymore. And Sparto's moved up. Level 4 Diabolic Edict. He might just go for this one. He's going to dive the tower. Now he drops the Edict. Is bound up as well by the Crystal Maiden. He might turn and try and get a kill here. He does get it onto Muko with his dying breath as Sparto will be able to kind of wiggle himself away, but yeah, feels pretty rough for the sniper though. Going to the top lane, his 2 teammates dying, and then he barely didn't get that kill somehow, like, even with the speed of the the attack projectile not being enough to secure that kill before he went down.
No, you don't want that, the sniper. They have to waddle back to lane, no TP.
Yep. And manning up bottom, oh, DK's gone down again, unfortunately, in the top lane, but a lot of stacks coming up from Jam Apple, 4 of them. But the Ench being probably the only support in the game that can really tank through that. Tilty now, actually, getting harassed out underneath his tower. Pretty tough game, the laning stage. I mean, a couple of deaths on the DK, definitely not what they want, but they are top of the CS. All 3 cores.
If you turn it on to net worth, I think it tells a slightly different story. The top CS is still quite far behind.
Barto, I'm guessing he's gonna get Blink Dagger, doing that thing where he doesn't show us what item he wants to buy. So, yeah, who knows, but... The big loser, I would say, from the lane, even though Timber has less CS, I think is Tilty, because Timber at least has a couple of kills.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Tilty's really been struggling, and he will Rage up. He has a D ward with the Rage, but actually is really far up. Does not have ult, and instead Matey drops his. Ravage going to be enough to kill him off. Tilty really struggling in this game. Enchantress causing all kinds of problems, so close in on Jam Apple as well. They'll try and give the double, it looks like, to Matey. Decide, nope, we're just going to secure that one. And Sparto, his best efforts to get down here, isn't able to close the gap onto Vi.
I feel that pain on Leshrac, where you don't have your blink yet, but you feel obliged to show up because they're right onto your tier 1. They just walk away.
Yeah, and speaking of tier 1s, I mean, Muko's getting burned down right now by Ineverknew. This is a support Batrider. He's got Lasso as well, he's going to drop it. He's going to pull him back into the flames. Will find the kill, the mid tower's gone down as well. A sniper, TP's bottom with a double damage rune, looking to put even more pressure on this bottom lane. Sparto is lurking as well though, and they'll even come down here on Dr. House. They want to make sure they don't lose 2 towers. And on the sideline, Sparto is going to run down his Batrider. Will be able to clean up that kill as Lifestealer infested up somewhere. He's inside an Ancient Creep. Sparto needs help though. He's getting
coming out.
CM on the backline is holding back Vi, but Matey, split up from his teammates, is going to go down to Muko. All 5 Radiant heroes down here, trying to win this exchange. Yeah, quite a swing there to be fair. 1,300 gold.
I feel like if I'm the Radiant, if I need to get this, the Lesh needs to get Blink, and then they need to leave the Lifestealer alone. Like, it shouldn't really be getting involved in these fights, given how underweight it is. It needs some time to farm. I need to pull attention away from this bot lane and start chasing the DK around, because like, the DK just took your mid tower during that time.
Yeah, very true, but now he drops the Dragon form. We're going to get ran down here. The Bind needs to get in time. It is going to be there from the Crystal Maiden.
On the DK.
Big kill. Definitely needed that. Have a look at the net words. Sniper is on top of there, but those couple of rotations have really helped out Muko up into the 2nd position.
What's the logic on power treads on Timber, by the way?
You get super tanky. Arcane boots are also kind of like, they're kind of bad. Like you miss out on a lot of health. The trade-off is just so much better with the treads. Like, you're gonna buy a Soul Ring anyway, and then, yeah, it's going Kaya, so yeah, that's the whole thing, like, you go Kaya Soul Ring, and that's enough. Like, you don't need Arcane Boots as well. You also get, like, a bunch of bonus health. That was a really nice Timber challenge for high ground there.
That was a really good kill.
Yeah, nice plays from Muko. Who knew he can play pause 3? Who knew? And yeah, in the chat we got a CM passive as well. That does help a little bit with the mana cost as well.
True, it does. It does.
All adds up. But yeah, generally Timbers are going treads now over the Arcane Boots. So yeah. Tilty, oh hang on, he's actually making Armlet before the Radiance.
That feels like a bit of a risk.
It is a risk. It means you need the game to be a bit more fighty, but also it means your team needs to be able to be to stand up to these heroes.
Yeah, I think they can, to be fair. Like, the Tide and the Lesh and the Timber are going to be able to do a lot of fighting soon, which I guess if you just want to hop along for the ride, you can do.
Yeah, Muko, he's on mode, get the hell out of here, because...
I don't know if that's enough damage to kill... Oh, it is enough damage to kill Vi. I'm just so used to seeing Vi survive in those situations that I'm like, oh, no, he can be bested.
I feel like Muko might just go down here, as the safe lane duo has shown up to deal with this pesky Timbersaw. He wants at least a kill before he goes down. Gonna miss the Whirling Death though. And bottom lane, meanwhile, it's a fade off the off lanes. Actually, in fact, they get the Leshrac as well. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Looks like that was a pretty good old trade. I mean, it's not really showing properly on the recap, but pretty good for Pigs in the Gaff. And first pause of the series. Take a breath.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, in terms of winning this game though, like, how are you feeling? Because I actually think Pigs in the Gaff are in a really, really good spot now.
Yeah, I think they are. They're in a good spot. I think the issue that they need to kind of like find is I think they need to wrap these. If they want to build momentum, they need to get rid of these tier ones with the DK ult rather than chasing around the timber for however long that took. Because it does feel like they get a couple of these good kills and then they're not really translating into towers.
Yeah,
like you just killed the Lesh and the timber, but you've done no damage to a tier one. You've gone straight back to farming. So you have to be really confident that you're going to be able to win the late game here. And I'm not sure they will. Like, it's possible. I mean, Sniper DK is not awful late game, but I'm just worried that the Timber Lesh will shred it.
we'll see. I feel like this is one of those games where like you might need to throw the draft out of the window, and just it's going to come down to like execution, because obviously it feels like 5 stuns should have enough like executable damage to kill off a sniper, to kill off these like backline supports and whatnot.
Yeah.
But the question is, what if you catch Shadow Demon in a stun and you blow him up, and then you follow up, you catch the Timber Saw, you pull him back, and you know it's going to be up to execution. Like honestly, So for me, the game could go either way. Despite farm, despite towers taken, I think Gaben might consider Pigs in the Gaff as favorites right now. I'm going to check the graph. I think he might have them at like 55% or something. Okay, it's like 51%. It's like extremely tight.
Isn't it? Like we're not talking about the Lifestealer as well, which will do so much work late game. Like how are they going to kill this Lifestealer late game? Like,
yeah, it's gonna be tough. I mean, they have a couple of things that appears BKB, but like the Ravage won't, and once it infests,
they've lasso.
But yeah, they have lasso, and it doesn't end Pierce BKB with all their damage as well, the pure damage.
I don't think
Impetus. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, crap.
Impetus doesn't. And the enchant doesn't. Like, the only thing that is the Untouchable, which, like, to be fair, I don't think it's Lifestealer's job to kill her anyway. Like, it's probably Lesh and Timber's job to kill her.
Yeah. It's an errand being ran. Okay. Pigs do have this nice board in the Radiant Triangle here. Should set up for a fairly nice tier 1 tower push if they were to go for that. Actually, the ward's running out in 5 seconds. Ignore everything I said. But it was a nice ward while it lasted. I quite like having a ward like that. I mean, on the other side, the dire jungle has been warded up as well. I quite like that. It helps you, especially as a core player. Because obviously you can see if the enemies are farming, or you can consider if they're smoking on you, so you know what kind of farm you can take a bit more safely.
Apologies, I have it. Like, I'm so confident that 5 stuns are going to win this. I'm going to order a pizza, and when I'm planning like this, I think the game's going to be over when the pizza arrives, and the series will be done as well. That's how confident I am.
There's a lot of confidence.
There's a lot of confidence, I know, and I have been wrong before.
I wouldn't order it yet if I was you. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm on the checkout screen right now. I'm on the checkout screen. I'm going to wait for the pause to become, because obviously I don't want it to arrive while we're still paused, so I'm going to wait for the pause to wrap up, and then we go.
All right. Fair enough. I mean, look, the pizza could arrive, and then we have a 5-10 minute break, and you can eat your pizza after the game.
Well, to be fair, I wouldn't necessarily hate if it came during the break between game 2 and game 3. That's acceptable as well. I get a bit of entertainment, but
exactly.
I don't think somehow like it's going to be possible.
Kind of a pizza, is it?
It is going to be a pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut. I'm not going to shout out Pizza Hut as they're kind of sus, honestly. But they deliver.
Are other brands available? I mean, actually,
other brands are available. but I mean, all the other ones are kind of crap as well. So,
kind of crap. Are we talking Domino's here? We're saying Domino's.
Yeah, Domino's is awful. Like, genuinely.
Hang on. Chat's gonna kick off.
No, you know what? They're all wrong. They're all wrong. Like these absolute, the dip's so good. Like the dip, like the garlic and herb dip is just ranch dressing. Like, just go and buy ranch dressing if you want the garlic and herb dip. You do not need to buy Domino's just for the dip. Like, that is a terrible take. Like, I've heard some people genuinely believe. Like, the problem with Domino's is they spent all their money goes on the marketing. Like, all of the ads, all of the ad space, and none of it goes on the pizzas. Like, it's the quality is just not there. Like, it's just because they have such a large market share that people still go to them.
I didn't realize you were quite so passionate on the topic. But
I'm a fat bastard, click. If you didn't realize, like, I have strong opinions about pizza. I actually quite rate Papa John's. I think the dough quality is probably the best from Papa John's, but my god, is everything else bad.
I just find whenever I try and order Papa John's, I'm like, I look at the price and I'm just like, it's just not worth that much. Like, like if I was a 12-inch pizza costing me like 15, 17 pounds, like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there was a pizza place near me that I used to go to, but then I got quite bad food poisoning from it. I'm like, even if your pizza's like £10 each, like very cheap, I can't endorse it. I can't go back. I can't look the boss man in the eye when I've been bent over the toilet last weekend.
Oh god. Well, thank you for that image. It looks like we're gonna get underway again though. Pause.
Yep.
Should be ending. And right, yeah, item timing is the game. Yes, okay, right. Blink Dagger queued up for Ineverknew.
I just left. The game's not going unpaused. Okay.
Oh.
What other pizza brands are there? What other pizza? You know what? Pizza Express. That's a crap one as well. You know,
that's so bad. They're
bad. Owned by everything. My sneaking suspicion is every time the quality of a restaurant chain goes down, I'm convinced it's been bought out by private equity, because that just makes everything worse. Like, everything private equity touches, it makes it worse.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Pizza Express, I love pizza, right? Pizza Express for me is the only pizza place I actively dislike.
Yeah.
Whether you're ordering, whether you're taking away, whether you're eating in, it's just.
Why do the dough balls cost so much? It's literally just they're like, oh, it's the famous dough balls. I'm like, it's just lumps of bread, garlic. The garlic butter isn't even applied to the dough balls. You could get any place where you order garlic bread from, the garlic butter is already applied, but only in Pizza Express do you have to apply it yourself.
Yeah, if you just get yourself some flour, get yourself some yeast, chuck it, make it into some balls, with some water, exactly. chuck it in the oven for 45 minutes. Exactly. Get yourself, just do it yourself. You don't need these.
It's the laziest food. The bread isn't even made. And you can buy the the Pizza Express dough balls from most supermarkets. And I'm like, why would people do this?
I know.
Just buy garlic butter and bread if you just want to make your own garlic bread. Don't give these guys the extortion amount of money for that. So, I don't know, crazy.
Yeah, you can get twice as much bread, better quality, and it's tastier.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I completely agree on the hate for Pizza Express.
This is what happens when you cast around dinner time, and then you don't eat enough beforehand, and you're mid casting.
I didn't eat before this. My plan was I was going to cast this and then go and get some food.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens here, because it looks like to me, Pigs in the Gaff are absolutely chilling. They're building 2 maelstroms. Should be noted.
Excuse me.
I don't rate the maelstrom on DK personally. I think you're better going any other item.
Yeah, and no solving. Okay. I guess you're into timber. I guess, but I don't rate maelstrom either. Especially if you're going to build it twice on the team.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's. I don't think it's ideal.
It should just go red DK. Just farm during your ult. That's what red DK is for.
So Tilty is still being allowed to lane down here, which is very handy for Life Steward. This is a hero you don't want your tower to go down too soon, because you don't jungle particularly quickly. And oh, hang on a minute, Timbersaw. I mean, there seems to be a constant battle between this pair. You know, more often than not, it's been, oh, hang on a minute. NZ caught in the mid lane. That is the big kill that he needed. Won't be able to convert a tower off of it.
I think, for old Sparta on the left.
Yeah. Very nice for him. And what build is... Okay, Timber's just going straight Kaya Sanj. Which, I like Kaya Sanj first time. I actually think it's pretty good.
Okay. Because you're here, I'll let you get away with it. Your stream, I will bar my hill that Kaya Sanj is massive like meme on that hero. It's overrated. But you know what? Maybe he's having a good game and get away with it. Just file it under luxury items.
Alright, fair enough. No, I think it's fine. And oh no, hang on, Sparto. The solo kill, he's come straight back in on the TP, and in fact they're going to find DK as well, so double for Sparto is kind of a bit of a game swinger, that one. As Muko is connecting to the mid lane, Sparto going to get this Batrider alongside his buddy Timbersaw. It's a triple for him, as Matey won't be able to defend this tower alone. There's the complete Kaya Sanj for Muko as they'll step forward even onto this Timbersaw, pops the pipe, and does have Vi connecting. Hang on, Sparto, you're gonna get the Ravage dropped in your face, as is the rest of your team. It's a 4-man Ravage underneath the tier 2 tower. They do drop the abilities from Muko though, able to blow up this Tidehunter. Vi healing up, tanking through a lot of this to be fair, as in comes the Batrider trying to hunt something more down. They'll kind of leave Muko behind. He'll be able to escape off to the north. But wait, hang on, he's getting out by Sniper. Underneath the tower, TP cancelled, he's going to go down. And they get the CM as well. Bit of a brawl, that one.
That was a huge brawl. Like, I saw that triple kill, and I saw the Sniper TP back in, and then the Lesh like kill him as soon as he TP'd in. I was like, oh, I'm just going to press the order button. And then an error came up, and I was like, I'm glad I didn't press order, because like they just turned it right back. Yeah,
exactly. We love the error on the...
We love the error. We love the system error.
It's watching the game. They're like, no, he's not going to make it.
He's not gonna, the game's not going to be wrapped up that quickly. We're now in for a 50-minute slog.
It could be a slog, because Sniper's on one team and Lifestealer's on the other. That's all I'm saying. Like, this could absolutely be a slog. But yeah, big kills there. Tidehunter goes down, but they bounce back on the Sniper. Alright, good to go once again. And I mean, if anything, at least they've afforded some time for Tilty to farm his way back into this game. Right about now, it'd be nice to have a Radiance, I think, so you could just bugger off to the jungle.
Knowing they've got this like weird thing called an Armlet of Mordigigan. Like,
yeah, I don't know what that is. Could be anything.
Of my Radiance. And I bought my Armlet, but I'm not doing anything with it, just farming with it. Okay.
I'll be honest, I did have a Lifestealer game once where I got an 11-minute Radiance, but I also got flamed really badly for the 11-minute Radiance. My items were Magic Stick, Iron Branch, Circlet, Radiance.
Oh, no shoes. Classic.
No shoes.
If you can do it, you can get away with it. Like,
look, he crawls around on his hands anyway. He doesn't need shoes.
Exactly. Why do you need shoes? Do you think the creature that Lifestealer is wears shoes? No, they're like tattered. Like,
yeah, exactly. I was going 4-0-3 in the lane. I was having an absolutely great time.
If you don't need shoes, don't buy shoes in that scenario.
In most cases, I should have needed them. The enemy team was just...
Yeah. Okay, I feel like people are going to take me saying that out of context. They're going to use it to justify not buying shoes on certain heroes. They're going to play it back. In that specific scenario, if you can get your farming item faster by not buying shoes, do not buy shoes. But generally, shoes good. That's
what I tried to tell the guy. I still got flamed by this angry Russian. But anyway, they're going to step forward here onto Vi, who is tanking through it. The pipe, I think, actually barely caught onto him as well. So, living through that initial burst from Sparto, whose Edict is now on cooldown, still being hunted down by Muko. Instead, they'll drop this CM out, but it is cancelled up by the lasso. They'll find the kill onto the Sniper. So now Muko forced away here, and they should get the fall up as well onto the Shadow Demon, as the cores just have to back out. It looks to me like Pigs in the Gaff are just moving a bit more efficiently, a bit more together.
I think
and that was without Ravage.
Once, shame on you. Only twice. Shame on me. Like, that's twice now they tried to engage on Vi, who looks like a sweet, squishy target, but they just don't have the burst to, like, power through the edge.
Exactly. They need some anti-healing. I would suggest a Vessel of Spirits. However, Muko on his own here is just about killing off this bloody DK. The squad is arriving, as is Tilty though. They have to be very careful. Gets inside him in the last second, just before the Ravage gets off. But Muko will go down, and Tilty, he somehow lived. A 20 stack of sticks is going to keep him alive, and instead it's going to be a sniper to go down. As Vi has arrived, the real carry of the situation off the 20-minute mark is going to be 1v3ing here. Should be able to waddle away if it's been like anything like the last times. SD ult dropped as well though.
The third time this is happening.
Oh my goodness. Is he gonna live? Surely not. I mean, okay. Yeah, they've got him this time. They've got him this time.
They got him that
Panic
time.
over. Bit of another scuffle. There's a real scuffle on both sides here.
I think it was really crucial that Tilty lived there, like on no health. Sure, they didn't get the DK kill, but the DK's died several times. They got the sniper kill, which is arguably the bigger kill.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Tilty living there is criminal, to be honest. He looked totally dead. He popped his stick, he toggled his armlet, and suddenly he had 600 health again. Was just fine, but... yeah, Sniper top of the network did go down. Oh, nonetheless, they are scaling. Double Mjolnir. It's going to be the Radiance finished for Tilty now.
Not a bad timing. I've seen people get like Radiance at a far later timing with far less items than Tilty already has.
Here we go. Part 4 of Chasing By.
Round 4. Round 4.
There's no Leshrac. Oh, there is a Leshrac now. Hang on. And they get the job done.
Okay. Maybe they're learning. They're learning how to deal with this.
I mean, a kill's a kill. Even if it takes you an extra 3 or 4 seconds, it's not... you know, it's never bad to get a kill unless you're...
How long should a kill take then? What's too long for a kill? Like,
if that had gone on like 10 more seconds, it would have been like a waste of time. Like, that's 4 heroes, that's 40 seconds of your team's time spent killing a support. Probably not worth it. But, you know, it was fairly swift that time with Sparta showing up, so... we'll see what they can get out of this while the Ench is dead. Mid-tower by the looks of things, if nobody shows up to defend it.
The push isn't great. Like, Timber can't take towers, Lesh can't take towers with this facet. Like, they can hammer the wave in, but they can't actually get the tower down. They found Matey.
Okay. What I'm hearing is... oh. Hey, we'll go down to Muko, who... you're saying he needs a shard.
I don't... the shard is a meme as well, I'm sorry. Like, the burn damage, like, it's 50% of 35. Sorry, 50% of 70, so it's 35 magic damage per second for 10 seconds, and the towers have no innate magic resist. Like, that's
yeah, exactly. It's a lot of damage, genuinely. That's a lot of
damage. Full duration, like 10 seconds of blasting it with the flamethrower.
I don't think it's a meme. I genuinely think it's not that bad when you need to take buildings. Like right now, look at this. That tower would be dead by now. That's all I'm saying. Tilty might be a little bit alone here. Hang on, the whole enemy team is closing in on him. He's going to drop the rage, but as he tries to evade this Batrider, he will eventually get lassoed. Wait, lasso does pierce BKB, right? Yeah, it does.
I think that he didn't want to use it until the magic resist component of rage was down, I guess.
Right, okay, as a fight ensues, they're going to find the DK in response though, but SD will pay as well, as Muko just tries to sidestep his way out of this one, but Ineverknew is going to pick up the kill on Dr. House. 3 for 1 in the end. Yeah, Tilty going down is pretty rough for his game. Pigs in the Gaff, I mean, it looks like they're set up here. Still have Ravage. Could be, I'm not saying it's a wrap, but I'm saying they could get a lot of objectives out of this. To get the top tower, get some deep vision in perhaps. Yep, there's your ward. Drops inside a camp. So that ain't spawning, but might get found.
I think that's very likely to get
hang
found,
on.
you know?
It's on a sentry. It's actually on a sentry ward.
Well,
Short-lived.
really, one of Dr. House's finest hordes.
I mean, it was unpredictable until it was in plain sight.
Once again, there was no Blink Dagger on Tide Hunter. I'm pretty sure he might not know what that item is.
Yeah, I mean, he's got, yeah, Timber's gone Ags. A little bit surprised by that. And also, Child even getting caught in the mid lane. The right click's coming out from NZ, who has actually been kited out. Here, the Ravage getting dropped as well, just to keep NZ alive, or will he keep him alive? Because Muko is stepping forward here underneath the tower. He's got the stacks up. Wait, did he get purged there? He did by the enchant. This is the problem with the Ags on Timbersaw. It's not going to last very long if Vi is able to get that enchant on him, and Sparto will find the kill onto this sniper in the backside of things. That's will trade off the Timbersaw, but hang on. Sparto?
Where are you going?
Gonna get enchanted up here. Does have the Blink Dagger. Able to get out. But yeah, a little bit surprised he went for the Ags on Timbersaw. I think that's a bit of a...
I would have gone for a more defensive, like, again, I would have gone for a Blink, or I would have gone for a, like, Eternal Shroud or some extra armor or something. Like, I don't think you want to run the Ags into their team. They did get it at some point, because it is really good, but, again, like...
Hey, you just get it dispelled, like, I don't know, it's pretty...
just hold the dispel for it.
It's very rough. And to be fair, I think Vi has been playing this game like very well. They've done their job. They've tanked ganks.
I will say, so the people tapping on the Timber Ags, it is not a complete waste because it does give you max reactive armor stacks, which can't be purged.
Yeah, it's not a complete waste.
A lot of armor, it's a lot of healing. Like,
but it's 4,200 damage for a lot of armor, a lot of healing. I think you just go Shiva's Guard, and then it does.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wouldn't have gone it myself, but it's not a complete waste because you will need it at some point. And I guess if it means that Vi has to hold enchant, it means they're not getting good use out of enchant in other aspects of the fight. So
perhaps I think you're also clutching. Clutching.
I'm clutching, yeah, but I think I've already disagreed with this man's build completely because I'm like, Kai and the Sag, where's your Blink Dagger? Like, you need to be on this sniper, like. Yes,
all right, yeah, fair enough. I understand. But I mean, the things Shivas would do for his team here against the state, like, I mean, you would stop a lot of that healing on the edge. You would be a lot more tanky in terms of armor. You would slowly attack speed of the sniper and the DK. Like, there's a lot going for you as Sparto. Gonna actually stop at 6 kill streak for YNWA? Jesus, that was
a lot of straight money going to Lash.
I'll take that.
Yep, and how is he going to spend it? Something's flying out just now. It's a Shiva's Guard. Okay, well, okay, fine. Well, at least they're getting one on someone.
Multiple Shivas aren't bad. More Shivas, the better.
Would you say that Leshrac and Timbersaw should have gone the exact same item build?
Yes, actually. You know what? Funny enough, yeah, I do. That probably, like, even the bottle, right down to the bottle, I would have said. Like,
yeah, exactly.
The bottle, you know, you can get good use out of it with the maybe one rune he collects again.
Here we go, Vi. Gonna get forced back underneath the tower. Try and blow him up in time before all of the healing comes in. They are able to successfully bring him down. That was pretty speedy for an Ench kill, and it should be pretty speedy for a tier 2 tower kill. Not as speedy as it could be if they had the shard, but nonetheless, they will get it.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Well, maybe you should think about ordering that pizza. No,
yeah, I literally opened the app. I literally opened the app and I was like, do I order it now? And the tier 2 has fallen and Vi is falling off. But like,
I know, it's like betting odds.
Yeah, literally. It's like,
oh, Muko. He's found himself a lone DK, but no stuns, 5 brains perhaps should be their name. Or is that too? Is that too kind? Oh, okay. Tries to force himself down the hill here on the Batrider, but yeah, it's not going to work against the Demonic Purge. And I find the Batrider killed. This could be Roche. Okay, actually, Roche is going to move in 20 seconds, so it's actually kind of annoying timing for them. But they have found DK, who has no TP for now. So Vi will just have to force him back here. Keep him nice and healthy. Muko's now going for its Eternal Shroud. I mean, it's going to be tanky, kinda. There is a fair amount of magic damage against him, but you could have gone like Crimson Guard, I think would have been nice as well. Could have gone Lotus Orb.
I think Lotus is a severely underrated item on Timber. I think Lotus is, gives everything that hero wants. Armor, regen, really nice way to dispel. Like, you really want to dispel. And then this is into the enemy team. Right, so I have ordered my pizza, so I have committed to the game ending in the next half hour.
Yeah, or your pizza being extremely late, if it were to be
Yes.
put to 3 games, as they will claim the first rush. Looks like there won't be too much of a fight put up for it. This is going to come down to probably some kind of high ground defense fight. I can see it now with the Tide Hunter going in, ravaging everybody to pull someone back with the Bat Rider, and Sniper just wailing away for the backlines.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but Matey, the Tide Hunter, has bought a Blink Dagger. He's discovered the Blink Dagger. He's bought a Blink Dagger on Tide Hunter. I'm pretty sure the sky is falling.
Yeah. Sound the sirens. It's going down. This guy, I mean, he's going in. He's going in with this Blink Dagger. It's going to be crazy. He's getting Shivas as well, which I really like against Timber and Lifestealer. Very nice. As well. And they don't have anything to cancel DK's TP, so pretty good split push done there. I think it was probably mostly by the Sniper, actually, for the shrapnels, but Sparto's going to swap places with Matey. He didn't expect the Blink Dagger. It caught him off guard, and now he's been leashed up as well. Matey able to kind of tank through all of that Leshrac damage, as NZ has TP'd back as well to deal with Sparto, who now Tilty though manning up on him, but Vi just going to offer some body blocks and maybe kite out Tilty, who is going to catch the tail end of that stun. Does have the Aegis to play with, so now they look to turn things onto Vi. They've got the damage now to blow him up.
As NZ, oh, look at that, the 4.2k gold coming out. Oh,
Hurricane Pike barely off in time. They'll pull the Timbersaw back as well. He's got BKB on the Bat Rider. He's super farmed here. And now they're just sitting from the back. NZ all the way back there, just doing all this damage. He's got to infest inside Muko, but he's been leashed up, so he can't use that Timber Chain to get himself out. He's just going to get beat down here by the Ghost, kited out.
He ain't dying.
Oh, Sniper forced out, but it's not going to be enough. The Radiance Burn from Tilty is going to kill him off. And now on top of this Bat Rider, double for him. Muko pressing forward again onto Matey, who does have Blink Dagger. Gonna get cancelled though. Muko. Who really thinks he can get this kill? I think he might be able to do it as well. There we go.
100%. Like, I was following that as well. I was like, there's no way this Tide lives. There's no way. Like, the DK in Tide is just absolutely... You can't do jack against a fat Timber. Like, you got no answer for it. Like,
and let me tell you, Muko is massive. He is so fat, and he's super farmed as well. So they're gonna wail on this tower. Aegis is down, but Ag's almost complete for Tilty.
And what's to stop them taking a lane here? Like, they couldn't kill Muko at all during that.
Yeah.
And what's to stop them doing taking the rest of your base? You're just watching powerlessly.
Yeah, I would say so. Dragon Form is up. BKB is coming up as well. Their team is mid, so like maybe if they were more grouped up, they could have gotten a lane there, at least a tower. But yeah, they'll be forced back there by Vi. Oh, SD has Ags. First item Ags on the SD.
I was wondering what you'd say about that.
Oh. Quick catch onto CM. Lasso used though, so wasn't for free by any means. I mean, I think the two purges are super good in certain games. In this one, I would say it's very nice against DK and Tide, so maybe there's that. But
what are you trying to purge on DK though? Like,
it's just for controlling him. Like he presses BKB, you press purge, and then he's just very sad on DK. His BKB feels a little bit annoyed.
Yeah, saying it's a break.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what you want it for. That's what you want it for.
Yeah, like Tide walks into the fight, you break him, and Tide is no longer a Tide Hunter. He's just a big melee group.
He's just a big old fish. And I guess DK this is a fantastic. Why did they pick DK and Tide into the first pick Shadow Demon? I can't.
They want a challenge. They want a challenge. They think they can overcome the Shadow Demon. They don't believe in it. They're terrified of Kunkka though. Kunkka would destroy them, right?
Kunkka would have sold them. You know? Oh, he would have Tidebringed and Tidebringed again, and then maybe throw a boat.
Yep. So Sniper's got the Silver Edge queued up, and then the Scatty. So purely anti-lifestealer on the Sniper.
Yeah, I think it's necessary. Like, I think their only hope for killing this lifestealer is Sniper plinking him down.
Yeah, but with that said, though, is something like an MKB viable? Because he's got Radiance.
Yeah. Yes. I think Scardy's kind of a waste these days. Like, there's very few times, I think maybe like exception being like Terrorblade or something, where I'm like, oh, thank goodness I had a Scardy. Like, it's kind of a dead item these days.
Does give you a lot of stats. So
that's good. But then again, like on a hero like Sniper, like if it comes down to, oh, you need stats to survive, it's like, why are you in a position where you need stats in the first place? The only stat you want is damage, and if you don't have damage, why are they not dead yet?
BK going for the BKB TP.
Oh, Muko's TP cancelled. Oh, this is going to be a disaster.
Oh, he's been leashed up here. Yeah, the heroes should be connecting. Tilty going to pop himself out. Finishes off the leash on Timber, but the two-man Ravage is going to slow down the retreat. It's Muko. He's going to get his axe off, but then it's going to be done. He gets Hurricane Pike back the way, as Ineverknew is just going to stand there.
Very unfortunate TP cancel.
Well, what cancelled it? Did you see?
I don't know. Nothing cancelled. He just stopped channeling for some reason.
Oh, I see. Well, Tilty got out at least, so no. There is that. And that should be the completed Silver Edge for a Sniper off the back of it as well. So it'll be pretty nice. Shiva's almost done on Tide as well. And hang on a minute. What is this? I didn't see that coming. It looks like a dual kill. Onto the DK. Jesus. Sorry for missing that. That's kind of a big kill, but that was so random.
Pretty sure the DK surprised he died as well. I think BKB was on cooldown, so I guess he had no chance versus the left.
Yeah, it happened there. That's where it happened, guys. That's his gravesite. But it's peculiar because all the lanes are like shoved in, right? And then they made a play. When you'd expect them to be going to deal with that, as we'll have to BKB TP out on the Batrider as well. A lot of these BKBs not being used. These early usage BKBs being used as retreat methods rather than team fighting.
Yeah.
So a little bit rough. Raid boss down, exactly. And speaking of raid bosses, this Lifestealer is scaling. Oh, and he's found a Batrider who doesn't have BKB currently. Got the Force Snap to get himself some kind of space, but it's not going to matter. The connection with CM there. To clean up that kill as well. It's been a more splintered game. A lot of small team fights and pickoffs here and there. But there is still like the impending pressure of pushing into this high ground of like Batrider Sniper. Like it's never going to be easy into those heroes.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm not sure how they do it. Like, they don't really have anyone they can send up to smack down the tower. Like, your best bet is just put Lifestealer up front.
Yeah.
But then there's just every chance he just gets dragged back by the bat.
It's got to be this Lifestealer and then a very, very quick disruption from Jam Apple. Like, he's going to have to be on it. Yeah, it would help a little bit for sure. Broken up on the timber saw here. Forced away, they dropped their damage. It's only going to be onto one though, Tilty.
Good dodge.
He's going to get leashed up. He's taking so much damage from Sniper, to be fair. Oh my goodness. Yeah, broken Tide Hunter, but should be just fine. As Muko stepped up really far here. He's been broken. Does still have the Ags ticking away. It's going to explode. Back down to the low ground. They think they can chase this though. Oh, and there it is. Jam Apple was forced away to the side, and as a result, Muko gonna get caught. See what else they can get. They do have a ward. They might see Sparto on it, but instead they're gonna find Crystal Maiden.
Will reign again.
This could be a long one. It feels like it's gonna be a long one. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I can't see either team winning.
Yeah, I think the trouble is, like, in that situation of 5 stuns, like, I feel like that high ground push without Aegis felt very, like, hoping for the best, you know? Like, it was like, well, we just kind of hope that they mess it up somehow. They didn't really feel like there was a strategy behind that push. Like, they should have maybe, like, waited for the
hang on a minute. Sparto finds the kill onto Sniper, and he might even get the Batrider as well. Oh my god, he's so low. He's so low. Ticking down, there's a regen rune. He opts to just run away instead, but it might just allow Sparto to get it himself there, as he's going to have to TP out on the Batrider. No Vi in all kinds of trouble. It looked like they were making really good progress there down the mid lane, killing off the Shadow Demon, but Sparto coming in with just too much damage. Kill off the Sniper.
Did hit level 25 on Lesh. That is a lot more damage on the Edict. Even Vi can't withstand that much.
Yeah. 50% more damage.
Yeah, that's
60
times by 34. That's what? 1,800 pure damage nuke from the W on Lesh. That is huge. If all of the explosions go under one person.
Yep, and it pierces BKB as well. Like,
yep.
It's just
also
a ridiculous spell.
An additional target. You can kill 2 people with that. The level 20 talent. I don't know if Nihilism increases the damage taken from pure damage. But it might. Increase magic damage. I don't know if pure counts as magic. If it was spell damage, it would be different, but...
Yeah, I think it's just magic damage.
Yeah.
Pizza in danger indeed, and as are, I mean...
I am nervously looking towards the clock.
It's one of those ones where it's like, there's like a clock on the screen and it tells you like which phase of creating your pizza they're at. Or have they put the cheese on,
I think, honestly, you could probably like, you could align the Roche respawn timer with the pizza timer, honestly, at this point.
Well, it's completed on my screen because they're killing Roshan as we speak. And
yeah, so when the Roche falls, I reckon the next time Roche respawns, the pizza's going to be delivered.
Okay. So, but I don't know, like, this 25 on Lesh is kind of ridiculous for the damage nuke.
It's huge. There's not really much they can do about it because it goes for BKB.
This is such a slow Roshan. Can someone please help them? Like, come on, man.
I think the Edict is what it needs. The Edict is what it needs.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
There we go.
Anna?
All right.
Anna?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I will say one thing I've learned this tournament is how to use the banner, and I put that down entirely to you. Like,
you're so
telling
welcome.
me like how to place the where to place the banner on the high ground for maximum like creep efficiency. Like,
yeah,
revolutionized how eager I am to get a banner these days.
You're welcome. For those that don't know, I put it. Oh, you can't see my mouse. I put it on the second step. In the center. That's where I put the banner. That's where I was told to put the banner by someone who was much better at the game than I am. So I just, you know, monkey see, monkey do. And
they missed that.
I mean, it's like kind of okay. It's just okay. It's also dead. Like Sniper is just a terrible banner. It's like whatever. He's got like his attack range is just absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, let's do it. You know, he's chilling, but the progress is rather slow. As in the meantime, DK top lane. In fact, it's going to be a play made by Muko here. He goes for the TPL. He didn't use BKB. The Basher is not in the backpack. He brought it out, the Lifestealer, for this specifically, but I'm not able to get a bash in time. And instead, they're trying to make a play on whoever is left. As without the two big boys, forced to TP out is Shadow Demon. Sparto reconnects with his team. So, yeah, a bit of a failed high ground defense, but this is kind of how we saw it going. I mean, what do you do against a sniper? He kills your banner, kills your creep wave, and he'll kill you. It's just so difficult to get to him.
I'm going to grab my shoes, just on the off chance that this pizza does make an appearance.
Yeah. Gotta have those... I don't know, I was gonna make some Dota-based pun to do with the kind of boots that are in the game, but I couldn't think of anything. Maybe boots of travel, like travel to the front door for his pizza. So, oh, Sparto thinks he might see a lone DK, but is able to evade this very spooky Leshrac. So yeah, they'll gate out on the Batrider. Really has been left all alone here on the DK. Who's, yeah, his TP, I feel like he's been doing a lot of this on the DK. He's been TPing out. His TP was still on cooldown from the previous time he TP'd out.
Shoes grabbed. What I miss?
DK TP'd out for the 7th time this game.
I mean...
Oh, hang on. Pure damage. Pure damage is enough. Solo kill for Sparto. Now saying that you have your boots of travel on now. To make a quick getaway to the door. NZ will post himself up on the high ground and deal with this this lifestealer who's currently beating into Vi. It looks like they're gonna have enough damage for that kill. He's just kind of plinking away though. Is the sniper. Let's see what they can get. Muko knows he needs to close the gap onto him. Sniper, of course, back almost to his fountain as they've broken up Matey here. And they've done them as well. He gets the Ravage off, but it's not really going to do that much, or is it? It's enough to hold him back. DK's arrived. He's level 26. He's super strong. Going to get infested up by the lifestealer. He has to kind of back away here on the DK with this big boy inside of him. Muko does get the Ags off in time to keep himself alive, and the Lotus Orb should be fine as NZ plinking away with all this damage. Isn't quite enough to get any kills yet. Has somewhat held him off though, as he's broken Tilty, who does have the Aegis but doesn't have his ult, so instead they're going to blink forward here with a DK. Not able to get him with that stun thanks to a nice disruption. Instead, a Sniper who's caught under the tower. He's got no buyback as well. They've come back with the DK, trying to rejoin the fight, but he's not going to have Dragon Form for a full minute. It's a triple kill for Muko. It looks to me like 5 Suns No Brains are going to make it to the final of GTI here, as Sparto, in his nihilism, pressing forward now. Should find a kill on the DK. So
give him the rampage. Give him the rampage.
Is going to get saved.
Give him the rampage. Give him the page. Give him the page. Come on.
Give him the page. Not happening. Not happening. They hold the Aegis.
Yeah, I think this is game though. Like, if you don't have buyback on Sniper and your DK's dead for 2 minutes, no buyback, like, how do you defend this? Like, you've got no damage, it's nothing to stop the Timber from absolutely carving you up.
Yeah, exactly. Right now your engine needs a Moon Shard extra if you want to consider holding this one, as Muko is going to get leashed up here. It's actually it's a bit of a problem. He is off on his own. Team should be arriving though. Tilty, with very little health, is going to get the ult off. And the Aegis regen as well. This could be game. 3 cores dead for 30 seconds. Spy will do what they can against this team, but instead is just going to go down. This could be, I mean, they may not know it, they're thinking about it, they're going for the tier 4s now. I mean, look, Pigs in the Gaff, they're not going to be out of the tournament, but they certainly got a couple of things to work on. Even if they do make it to the finals against this team, it's going to be tough.
I speak for a lot of people where I would just be happy to see most of Pigs in the Gaff's lineup actually play. Rather than having to get Matey and Vi in for all these matches.
Yeah, I see what you mean, but they might get a consolation prize in Muko, as he is tanking a few fountain shots. Sparto's going to come in though. He's going to pop everything onto the Sniper. We'll clean him up for what will be likely the last kill off the game, off the series. And that's going to be game. Good game is called. 5 Stuns No Brains, just too strong in the end. Too much damage, too much jump on the Sniper. Gonna get it done.
And my pizza's saved.
Pizza saved.
Amazing. Pizza saved.
Excellent. Yeah, it was that was good fun, to be fair. Like, a couple of fun drafts. And you know, I don't think there's a huge gulf in skill between these teams. I think Pigs and the Gaff just need to kind of review the heroes they're picking and into what, and like what caused them problems in the game one. If SD is not in this game, I genuinely think the game is so much easier for them. Like, any other support wouldn't be causing the amount of problems that the SD was. And I mean, shout out to Jam Apple for playing it well, but like, this is just a free SD game, I'm going to be honest. Like, you have a very simple role in the saves that you need to make against the DK's jump and the Batrider's jump and whatnot. And then you have a simple role in pressing your ult on the two beefy boys.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think as well, like, if you see, like, your hero being countered by one of the heroes they just picked, don't pick it. Like, they picked the Tide straight into the Lifestealer. And they did this in game one where they picked the PA into the Viper, and it's just like, why did you do that? Like, it feels so bad.
Yeah,
picking PA in general, unfortunately.
I mean, the PA is just, you know, it's one of those heroes. It just feels like your win condition is get a rampage. To be honest, like,
even then, that doesn't guarantee victory these days, unfortunately.
You know, but yeah, it was a fun series though. 5 stuns, no brains though, looking very solid, even you know, without Rimuru. So and Muko playing off role as well, who I thought looked pretty good.
He'd actually look really good on an offlane.
Yeah, that's it. Red Rabbit is going to be relegated to position 4. It's official. But
I think Muko played. I think he does. Yeah, I think I've seen him look better on POS 4, like some of those games. But yeah, I think good job to Spyhaus for standing in last second and doing that. So fair play to him.
Yeah, definitely. 3 deaths in the whole series for Tilty as well. Very survivable on his Juggernaut and on his Lifestealer. So yeah, I mean, deserved victors in the end, but not without some troubles that Pigs in the Gaff did cause them. So yeah, fair play to them. But I think that's going to be all from us and all from me for the rest of GTI. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the whole tournament. We're all having fun. Yeah, I'm excited to see who makes it to the final. So yeah, I'll try and get some series highlights going, I guess. But other than that, thanks for watching. And thank you, Seething, as well, for casting with me. Pardon?
That's all right. No, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
I'm just sort of like doing a little shoulder shrug. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm great.
That's all right, yeah. I hope you enjoy your pizza, pepperoni pizza.
Thank you. Yes, I will. I will. Now that I can enjoy it in peace, not having to worry about to run away. You can collect it, but yeah.
Excellent. All right. See you later, guys, and hopefully the highlights work. Lol. See ya. Or Pigs in a Gaff. Oh, Sparto gonna drop everything onto Wogan here. Does get some of the damage mitigated by the snowball, but they're going into this punch. It's really tanky, but under the tower he might not be so much. And Matey comes in with the Ravage onto 3 heroes, so I gotta clean up everybody here. It's a 4-man wipe in the mid lane. The first big team fight of the game. It actually goes... Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. Tilty's been caught here. He's actually completely stuck. The chain stuns are there as well. The fear and the Ravage getting dropped. The hook doesn't hit Tilty, it instead hits Matey, who is going to be just fine underneath that tier 2 tower. So a big kill there, as they try and drop the abilities in the other direction, trying to bring down these targets, but it looks like with this Desolator online, it's instead Dr. House, who does get the finger off, gonna go down to the off, and oh my goodness, it's a bit of a mess here. I don't know how they're gonna deal with this, to be honest, in the mid game. It looks like they're online and they're making moves, like very aggressive moves that are working. For a second, okay, they're gonna go through it, but they're gonna go straight into the enemy team. The Ravage is still on cooldown. Muko gonna look for a fight here. Wogan's gonna get caught by the Shadow Demon, but the Fear is gonna come out onto everybody here. The 3-man Fear. Spartle showed up to try and assist. The Venomancer will go down, but as does the Pudge, and PA actually does get caught on all of things as well. As Tilty now just beating down onto Matey. They don't have enough damage actually. Despite a really nice Fear coming out from Vi, they don't have the Ravage to make the big team fight work. And it looks like it's going to be a 3-for-1 in the end. Tusk still dead, so... Oh. Definitely not getting Omni Slash. Oh, hang on. Instead, it's going to be Dismember being dropped onto this PA, who once again has been caught by the Viper, so... Not much to be done there, as now NZ very alone. In fact, his team is coming now, but with no PA in the fight, didn't have enough damage to deal with all these heroes. They're going to probably find the Viper kill. Does eventually go down. They saved the Punch, but for now, somehow he's going to survive on Muko. Oh my goodness, he's going to walk this one off as the Omni Slash finally gets dropped onto Matey. Will pick up the double kill for himself. As Tusk too low to re-engage. A 2-for-3, and it's the big one again. It's the PA going down. On to the Tusk, who will go down without buyback. He's dead for 90, as looks like PA, it's time to play for her. Joining the fight is going to be a 4-man Fear, but the Venomancer dead and the Tidehunter being broken up. They're forced back to Fountain. It's going to be the Mega Creeps here. Uh-oh. Oh no! It's dieback! It's dieback for PA! And with the Omni Slash follow-up onto these two cores, the two remaining cores, is a godlike triple kill for Tilty, who's thinking about going for more in the Fountain. But they'll settle for the GG call. There's the complete Kaya Sanch for Muko, as they'll step forward even onto this Timber Saw, pops the pipe, and does have Vi connecting. Hang on, Sparto, you're gonna get the Ravage dropped in your face, as is the rest of your team. It's a 4-man Ravage underneath the tier 2 tower. They do drop the abilities from Muko though, able to blow up this Tidehunter. Vi healing up, tanking through a lot of this, to be fair, as in comes the Batrider trying to hunt something more down. They'll kind of leave Muko behind. He'll be able to escape off to the north. But wait, hang on, he's getting out by Sniper. Underneath the tower, TP cancelled, he's going to go down. And they get the CM as well. Bit of spirits. However, Muko on his own here is just about killing off this bloody DK. The squad is arriving, as is Tilty though. You have to be very careful, gets inside him in the last second, just before the Ravage gets off. But Muko will go down, and Tilty, oh, he somehow lived. A 20 stack of sticks is going to keep him alive, and instead it's going to be a Sniper to go down. As Vi has arrived, the real carry up the situation off the 20-minute mark is going to be 1v3ing here. Should be able to waddle away if it's been like anything like the last times. SD ult dropped as well though. Oh my goodness. Is he gonna live? Surely not. I mean, okay. Yeah, they've got him this time. They've got him this time. Panic over. It's like, right now. Look at this. That tower would be dead by now. That's all I'm saying. Tilty might be a little bit alone here. Hang on. The whole enemy team is closing in on him. He's gonna drop the Rage, but as he tries to evade this Batrider, he will eventually get lassoed. Wait, lasso does pierce BKB, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Right, okay, as a fight ensues, they're gonna find the DK in response though, but SD will pay as well, as Muko just tries to sidestep his way out of this one, but Ineverknew is gonna pick up the kill on Dr. House. 3-for-1 in the end. He's got BKB on the Batrider, he's super farmed here, and now they're just sitting from the back, NZ all the way back there, just doing all this damage. He's gonna infest inside Muko, but he's been leashed up so he can't use that Timber Chain to get himself out. He's just gonna get beat down here by the cores, kited out. Oh, Sniper forced out, but it's not gonna be enough. The Radiance Burn from Tilty is gonna kill him off. And now on top of this Batrider, double for him. Muko pressing forward again onto Matey, who does have Blink Dagger. Gonna get cancelled though. Muko really thinks he can get this kill. I think he might be able to do it as well. There we go. Blinking away with all this damage isn't quite enough to get any kills yet. Has somewhat held him off though, as he's broken Tilty, who does have the Aegis but doesn't have his ult, so instead they're going to blink forward here with a DK. Not able to get him with that stun thanks to a nice disruption. Instead, a Sniper who's caught under the tower. He's got no buyback as well. They've come back with the DK, trying to rejoin the fight, but he's not going to have Dragon Form for a full minute. It's a triple kill for Muko. It looks to me like 5 Suns No Brains are going to make it to the final of GTI here, as Sparto, in his nihilism, pressing forward now. Should find a kill on the DK. It's an ultra for Muko, who is going to get saved. Give him the pick.